Rap and highlights sounded good. Post-game interview was very good. That was a nicely done interview. Ten four. Ten four.
Is that Slukinski?
Slukinski, you got it.
Because you'll be calling his name, it looks like.
That's what I'm told. Nick Dano, number 10.
Okay.
Seja, Norwegian. Gausen, that's about it. The others are fairly...
How about the student manager?
I don't have his name here.
Suki. Skya Plackner Podominic.
Thank you. And we got about 4 or 5 minutes to pregame for those watching already on the YouTube stream, watching Grand Rapids warm-ups and listening to one side of a conversation in our chatter as well. Glad you're along. Looking for a good one. Grand Rapids and Warroad coming up. Both teams coming off of wins last night.
They must have yanked Kryvik last night. After it was 6-0.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the IRA Civic Center. It's another day, another game of hockey as Grand Rapids trying to build on 2 wins in a row now and get a 3-win week. It's been a while since this team has had a 3-win week.
I bet it has been quite a stretch, over a year for sure.
I would think so, as the Thunderhawks with a great come-from-behind win over the Roseau Rams, AA win. That one sits well, although I think they want to forget the first 7 minutes of last night's game?
Well, yeah, they were kind of penned up to start with and outshot in that first period, but As the game wore on, they just seemed to get some wheels underneath them, and for 40 seconds, they were on fire.
Absolutely, and those 40 seconds equaled 3 goals. This is the pregame show. We're on J105 and AM 1320 KOZY again this afternoon, and also the YouTube stream. If you head over to @SheldonKOZY on Twitter or the homepage at KOZYradio.com, you can find that YouTube video feed. We're having fun with that, and a lot of people enjoying it. The JV game went to Grand Rapids 4-2. They're finishing up warm-ups already, so unless they're going to delay a little bit, we may have a bit of an early start, so we're going to get right along with our pregame show. That work for you?
I bet they started right on time.
Ann is here, and that usually means things run like a well-oiled, finely tuned Swiss watch.
3 o'clock is the start time. That's what time we start.
One of the most organized athletic directors you will find anywhere in the state of Minnesota, and there are a lot of very organized athletic directors. But
I think you'd have to be.
Yes.
To be an athletic director.
No question. But we will take our first break, and when we come back, Super Joe will take a fun look back at an exciting game last night against Roseau. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
Maybe you've heard about it. Get in and thoroughly experience one yourself. Stop into Lakewood's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Grand Rapids and test drive the all-new Ram 1500 4x4. The truck that's the unanimous Motor Trend choice as the 2019 Truck of the Year. Combining incredible strength and capability, mind-blowing technology, and extraordinary luxury. See it in action. The all-new Ram truck. Only at Lakewood's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Grand Rapids. Stop in today.
Dr. Mike Hagley and the team at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. Dr. Mike Hagley and the team provide a full range of dental services and expert dental care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care at 326-3438 or visit them on the web, grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
McDonald's restaurants are staffed by great people, and right now, they're looking for more of them. People with lots to offer. People like you. If you enjoy working with people and love to learn new things, they want to meet you. McDonald's in Grand Rapids is now hiring crew for all shifts: early morning, day, afternoon, night, and late night. McDonald's offers training, flexible scheduling, competitive wages. To apply, go to the restaurant or online at mcdonalds.com.
Essentia Health is proud to keep Thunderhawk athletes running, jumping, cheering, and shouting. If you need a primary care doctor or a medical specialist, their healthcare team is dedicated to providing personalized, comprehensive care for you and your family. With convenient clinic locations in Deer River, Grand Rapids, and Reamer, Essentia Health, here with Thunderhawk fans.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on J105 The Thunder and 1320 KOZY. Grand Rapids on the second of back-to-backs as they take on Warroad this afternoon. I'm Joe Gigliotti. More on today's matchup with the Warriors in just a bit. But first, let's take a look back to a wild one last night against Roseau. After falling behind 3-0, the Thunderhawks use a late second period goal and 2 early third period goals to help them to a 4-3 win over Roseau. The Rams got the scoring started early in the game. 46 seconds into the first, Gavin Gunderson, even strength goal. Aaron Hugelin and Paul Hugelin with the helpers. 1-0 Rams. They would make it 2-0 at 6:48 of the opening period. Aaron Hugelin, power play goal. Tal Halliday and Josh Olson with the assists. 2-0 Rams after the first. The Rams add on in the second at 14:19. A power play goal from Tal Halliday, and it was one for the highlight reels.
Into the Grand Rapids zone. He'll leave it for Aaron Hugelin. Hugelin slides it down low.
Wow.
Shot and a goal. Wow. That was Halliday, number 24, on the backhand, scooped it in.
Halliday behind the net, puts the puck on his stick, lifts the puck up, and tucks it in past Clafton. Gavin Gunderson and Aaron Hugelin with the assists. It was looking pretty bleak for Grand Rapids until late in the second. With just 17 seconds left in the period, Brandon Goring gets a shorthanded goal.
Little drop pass to Johnson, turnover as Holcomb comes in. Now a shot and a goal from Brandon Goring. A shorthanded goal with 17 seconds left in the second, and Grand Rapids cuts it to a 2-goal lead.
Team leading 5th goal on the year for Goring, Braden Holcomb with the assist. Rapids cuts the Roseau lead to 3-1 after 2. And then fireworks to start the third. Off the opening faceoff of the final frame, a scramble for the puck, Anthony Del Greco finds it, and he was off to the races.
And here's a breakaway for Del Greco. Del Greco comes in, shot, goal!
And then, shortly after the very next faceoff, Kobe Koenig gets a breakaway.
Centering pass, that's intercepted, and another breakaway for Koenig. Comes in, shot, goal! Kobe Koenig, and we're tied up!
2 goals in the first 23 seconds of the third. All of a sudden, we're tied at 3. The Thunderhawks weren't done. Go-ahead goal goes to John Bonner at 10:27 of the third.
Turnover. Shot. Goal!
Yeah. Bonner.
John Bonner puts Rapids up 4-3.
Wyatt Miskovich the assist. Rapids takes a 4-3 lead, and they win by that score. Roseau outshoots Grand Rapids 31-29. Carter Clofton gets the win in net, making 28 stops. Oliver Lee the loss, making 17 stops. With the win, Grand Rapids goes to 2-3 on the season, and they try to reach the 500 mark as they take on Warroad this afternoon. When we come back, Sheldon Willis visits with Grand Rapids head coach Chris Marinucci. You're listening to Grand Rapids Hockey on J105 The Thunder and 1320 KOZY.
Grand Rapids athletes work up an appetite on the field, court, and ice. A scrumptious gourmet sandwich from Jimmy John's fuels them right back up. Build the sub your taste buds deserve. Pick turkey, ham, roast beef, tuna, or salami. Toss in some mayo, bacon, and veggies and chow down. High school athletes are on a go-go schedule, and that's how Jimmy John's does it too. Jimmy John's Freaky Fast, and a proud supporter of Grand Rapids Athletics.
Miskovich Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miskovich Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miskovich Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
Does everything at home or work seem like it's broken? Bring it to the Motor Shop. This is Mike from the Motor Shop. We service all brands of commercial and residential tools and equipment, including hand tools, pumps, blowers, vacuums, and of course, motors, gas and electric. Let the Motor Shop service your snowblower or chainsaw for winter. Before you spend big bucks on new tools and equipment, see if we can fix it for a fraction of the price. And if you want to go new, we're an authorized Milwaukee tool dealer as well. We're located 1 block west of the post office, behind the mall in downtown Grand Rapids.
Arrow Embroidery and Screen Printing is your sports apparel store. Still looking for that perfect gift for the sports fan in your life? Arrow Embroidery can create a custom hat or shirt for that special someone, or choose from all area high school logos. They carry Thunderhawks, Raiders, Warriors, Huskies, and Hornets apparel. A great selection for Santa to put under the Christmas tree. Have a happy and safe holiday season from everyone at Arrow Embroidery and Screen Printing. Next to Super One Foods, downtown Grand Rapids.
Welcome back to the pregame show on AM 1320 KOZY and J105 with head coach of the Thunderhawks, Chris Marinucci. Another day, another game.
That's right. It seems like the games are piling up awful quick here. We get these back-to-back ones a couple weekends in a row.
And last night, again, you didn't get 51 minutes, and it was, what, the first 6 or 7? It was like, who are these guys?
Yeah, that's it's a real concern of mine because we dig ourselves a hole and we just don't have the firepower to dig ourselves out a lot of times. And we did yesterday, but it's not something we want to get in the habit of doing.
It's been a long time since I've seen a team score 3 goals that quickly, 2 of them shorthanded, 2 of them on breakaways. It was just one of those times when the wave kind of rolls in and you ride it.
Yeah, it's unusual to get, 2 shorthanded goals in a month or even a week, and then we got it in even a game, and we got it in the same penalty. So, yeah, that's very unusual. We'll take it, of course, but you don't see that every day.
And it looked to me like once the feet got moving, once the forecheck got set up, your speed really bothered Roseau.
Well, yeah, our team's speed is much improved over last year, and it's one of the things. It's one of our recipes. We have to have our feet moving and limit their time and space. Otherwise, we're not effective.
And a lot of, and I saw it again last night. I saw it some against Benilde, where the forecheck keeps the puck in the zone without necessarily a lot of puck control time, just because they're buzzing.
Yeah, that's one of the things we have to do. We have to play in the other team's end. We have to put our forecheck in there, and we have to get our feet moving to do it.
The power play unit, I don't know if they scored last night, but it looked like good puck control. Was that some because of the way Roseau was running the penalty kill, being just a little bit passive and staying back in the box?
Well, they were a little more passive than the past teams we played this year, but we did take some time this week to work on that power play because, down in the cities, that would have really made a difference if we'd have put a couple of bucks in the net.
And putting Koenig back on the point for one of the power play units, you like how that works?
Well, I have an interesting group. Out of my forwards, I think I have 3 left-handers total, and that poses a problem. So what I did is, Kobe and Hunter and Brandon are all right-handers, so I moved the power play to the other side, and I put Kobe out on the point where we need a right-hander, and then I put John Bonner, who's a left-hander, for a shot, and the other 2 left-handers on my other power play. So it's a matter of, what hand these kids are.
And John Bonner getting his first varsity goal, and didn't look like there was too much rust after missing a few games.
Well, it's one of those things. He played a part of his first varsity game, then he missed a couple, and I thought in the first period he was a little nervous, a little not unsure of what was going on, and he did settle down, and it's nice to see him get a goal.
One player that I've been impressed with as far as just hockey sense and vision has been Bischoff. And is that his strength on the ice? He seems to find players where I have no idea how he sees them.
Yeah, I think that's one of the Hunter's advantages he has. He sees the ice very well. He's got very good hands. So, yeah, he's got to take advantage of those things.
And if you could put 20 pounds on him, he'd be a whale of a hockey player. Is that what he has to work to come up to, is just the physicality of a varsity game?
Well, I think so, but you got to remember he's a young sophomore, and he is going to grow.
Yeah, absolutely. All the sophomores from last year seem to have done that.
Yeah.
Coming in against Warroad, and Warroad, while they looked soft early on, boy, they put together some good games, including laying a pretty good beat down on a good Virginia team last night.
Yeah, they've had a nice run here. They're looking like a real strong team up there from Warroad. So we're going to have our hands full again today, and if we play and play our way, and hopefully it goes right, but we're going to have to see.
And what we've been talking about some of those keys, but the keys are continuing to move the feet and utilize your speed.
Well, I think that we have to. When we get our forecheck going and we're moving our feet, the other team doesn't have as much time to make plays, and then you get turnovers, and then we go. So I think that's absolutely a key for us.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
And that is head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Chris Marinucci. As we get closer to game time, teams have had their warm-ups. We've got a new sheet of ice, and I enjoyed the explanation of Kobe Koenig back on the point for the power play. Just a matter of not having that many left-handed shots and finding a place for a right-hander.
I found it interesting that he'd even talk on that level, I didn't know that high school teams would think on, because you got to worry about other more basic things. But yeah, here they are thinking about, I got to have the right number of lefties and righties on the power play, and that's why the change. And I understand it once he explains it to a simple mind like me.
And I thought Kobe looked pretty good back on the point for the first time. I know he got burned right at the end of a power play. Goal wasn't scored, but didn't look real comfortable holding the zone. It's one of those quick decisions that defensemen have to make a lot, and Kobe's probably not made that too often.
No, and that's right. Right at the blue line, it's a tough one because it's either make the play and send it deep, or it's going the other way.
Yep.
And that happened to him, but they're still young.
Yes.
All these kids. So they're making mistakes, and they're able, so far, in the last 2 wins, to make up for those mistakes with some great plays.
We'll take another break and come back with head coach of the Warroad Warriors. They're coming off a nice win over Virginia MIB last night, and we'll talk more about that with head coach Jay Hardwick when we come back on J105 and AM 1320 KOZY.
Hi, I'm Justin Tobeck, 1997 Grand Rapids hockey and golf alum, and now a parent, community member, and banker at Deerwood Bank. As one of Grand Rapids' homegrown bankers at Deerwood Bank, I'm happy to say I was born here, raised here, and I'm raising my family here. Our team is completely invested in this community. Whether you're in the market for a personal or business loan, checking, or savings account, stop by and see one of our hometown bankers. Get to know us. We want to get to know you. Visit me, Justin Tobeck, at our Grand Rapids office. Deerwood Bank, member FDIC.
Entertaining season is here, and Super One Foods is ready to help you prepare a delicious meal. On sale this week, all-natural, boneless, skinless, golden plump chicken breast, $2.99 a pound. Fresh, all-natural Smithfield pork steak, $1.66 a pound family pack. Black Angus, 80% lean ground chuck, $2.69 a pound family pack. And don't miss the holiday bake sale, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Mix and match holiday cutout cookies, spritz, tea cakes, and more. All fresh baked and ready to take home. Happy holidays from Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
College football bowl season is coming up, and now's the time to sign up for the 4th annual Picket Bowl Challenge from Paul Bunyan Communications. It's free and easy to play. Just go to paulbunyan.net, register, and choose the teams you think will win the big games. The best part, you can play the Paul Bunyan Communications Picket Bowl Challenge for free, and you've got a chance to win up to a $500 credit on your Paul Bunyan Communications account. Get in the game with the free Picket Bowl Challenge from Paul Bunyan Communications. Sign up today at paulbunyan.net.
You've tried the rest. Now, try the best. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, home of the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. Hosting a party? Serve their Take and Bake pizzas. Take and Bake pizzas include any of their pizzas, excluding taco and the double-decker. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza also delivers. Call 326-1774 for more information. You've had the rest. Now, try the best. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza. Highway 2 West, Grand Rapids.
Welcome back to the pregame show on KOZY and J105 with Jay Hardwick, head coach, Warroad Warriors. And even this early season, it looks like a tale of two seasons for Warroad. A couple tough games and then some really good outings.
Yeah, we had to kind of find our legs early on. We got a lot of young kids, and, Bemidji and St. Cloud Cathedral were very good. So, the first couple games were tough, but, lately we've kind of found ourselves, and we've played well the last week or so.
And last night against Virginia MIB, against a pretty good Blue Devils team on the road, looked like you really dominated.
Yeah, I was really pleased with our performance last night. We came out right away and, played really well, played hard, and didn't give them anything. And, they got a couple power play goals at the end, but I thought that was our most complete game so far.
And what have been, you mentioned young players kind of getting your legs, but what have been some of the specific improvements that Warroad Hockey has made?
Well, I think just getting some of the guys up to speed, playing in the systems, doing the little things that we talk about. And, I think now guys are understanding why, we're preaching some of those things, and they're buying in, and it's worked for us.
And it also looked, as I look down your roster, that there's some players lighting the lamp pretty much. Some offensive firepower on this year's team.
Yeah, we returned both of our leading scorers from last year. They were sophomores and they were leading scorers last year, and now they're both juniors. So I expect big things out of them, and they've been doing it for us.
Last year, the Grand Rapids came in on a rebuilding year and maybe stole one out of your building a little bit. What's your memory of that game, and what are you expecting here?
Yeah, definitely. I remember that was the Gabe Holm show that night. We did everything. I mean, we had the puck in their end. It seemed like the whole game, but we couldn't. We didn't beat them very many times, and Grand Rapids was opportunistic on the other end. But he played very well. He's a very good goalie, and he did steal one. But that's the way it goes sometimes.
That's kind of. After a game like that, it's one of those you say, well, that's hockey.
Yes, yeah, you can't control the goalie, and he stands on his head, and he made, I remember it was at least 5-6 saves where we were just shaking our heads and wondering why it didn't go in.
So coming into Grand Rapids, is that in the mind of some of your players, or do you say that was last year, we just have to play this year?
I think, I don't think, like I said, we had a big turnover from last year. We had a lot of seniors, so I don't think it'll be in the minds of our guys. I mean, obviously Grand Rapids has another very, very good goalie with the Clafton kids, so I mean, we're going to have to get pucks to the net and create traffic because he's very capable of doing the same things.
Section 8 single A is, Warroad always has designs on that section title. I'm sure no different this year, but what's kind of around in the section?
Well, yeah, that's always our goal, and it looks like it's shaping up to kind of be the same as it always is. Warroad and East Grand Forks and Thief River are usually the three battling, but Crookston played us tough on Tuesday, and I think Detroit Lakes they'll be better this year. So you never really know, but it seems like it's always the three of us always kind of hanging around at the top.
And I don't know if frustrating is the right word. You sometimes look around and say, man, these northern single A sections are a lot deeper than some of the southern ones.
Yeah, I've had years where, I know that we've been in, probably the top 3-4 teams in the state, and we don't make it out of our section just because that's how hard it is. But you know what, that's the way it is, and it's something you got to deal with, and you just got to go out there and play the best you can.
Are there any challenges in turning around in back-to-back days here? What, do you do anything special today?
No, we did it last weekend in St. Cloud and Sartell, so I think the boys will be used to it, and I think the key is just getting out, get a good warm-up, and get ready to go.
Thanks for taking some time. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
And that is head coach of the Warroad Warriors, Jay Hardwick, as we get, again, ever closer to ice time. Our face-off time here from the IRA Civic Center. You look at the Warroad games, and after the first two games, I had already slotted Warroad into, they're very average or a little below.
Right.
Losing 5-1 to Bemidji, and I don't know that Bemidji's a great team, and losing 7-0 to St. Cloud Cathedral. St. Cloud Cathedral may be a pretty good team.
They must be.
Getting that 5-3 win against
the Raiders
the Raiders last night at Hodgins Berardo. That's no easy job. But then 4-3 over Sartell, St. Stephen 6-4 over Crookston, and I'm told that game was not really that close. Crookston came back late and made it close.
Oh, okay.
And then 6-2 against Virginia MIB last night, and that game really wasn't that close because they were up 6-0 after two and out shooting Virginia 27-11.
Right.
So
I think they outshot them 17-5 in the first period. And Virginia, kind of weird that their two goals were in the third period, and both power play goals.
And all three of their goals, of course, against Grand Rapids were in the third period.
That's right, yeah.
Because they entered the third trailing by a score of 4-0, where Grand Rapids thought they were going to cruise in and had to hang on for dear life at the end.
They sure did.
Let's get to starting lineups. Brought to you by Skoglund Electric. They are proud to be your hometown electrician, proud to support all Thunderhawk sports, and proud to provide first-rate electrical service work in the Grand Rapids area. First, for the visiting Warroad Warriors, they will start in net, number 31, Max Gausen, and he has played, he's 2-2, played 4 of the 5 games for Warroad with a 4.71 goals against and an 8.38 save percentage. At center will be, I can really find what I wrote down. Grant Slukinski, 6 goals, 5 assists. There's some pretty good offensive production from the junior, number 27. At left wing, senior Cade Wallace, 2 goals, 2 assists, number 14. And at right wing, Owen Meeker, 9 points already on the season, 4 goals, 5 assists. And at defense will be number 12, Hunter Pelland, and number 5, Blake Norris.
That one line must account for probably, 3/4 of their goals for this year?
I would guess. Grand Rapids going with, I believe, the same starting lineup as yesterday. That's what Mr. Marinucci told me. He just said same as last night, which will be Carter Clafton in net, the junior. And on defense, the 10th grader, Jack Peart, who had an assist on the tying goal, setting up Kobe Koenig on the breakaway, number 23. and also Cameron Jaeger. Jaeger is a senior. And up front will be Kobe Koenig, who scored that tying goal on a breakaway early in the third period. 2 goals, 3 assists. And Hunter Bischoff on the one wing, a goal and 3 assists. He's a sophomore. And on the other wing, Brandon Goring. Go Goring. The 11th grader, number 22, said hi to his dad here before the game, who's excited about the season, excited about last night's game. And Goring leads the Thunderhawks with 5 goals on the year.
Doing a nice job. And, you know, he played a little bit last year, but I just don't remember. Well, there's a lot of these guys that I don't remember the speed that they seem to possess this year.
Okay, he told me same as last night. It is not the same as last night. He's going to start the Del Greco line instead of the Koenig line. Miskovich, Murphy, and Del Greco starting up front. We'll take a break. Well, we'll wait just a moment, but we will take a break here for the national anthem. We'll come back with the drop of the puck and get this game underway from the IRA Civic Center. You're listening to it on 1320 KOZY and J105 The Thunder.
Hi, this is Athena from Range Water, your local authorized 3M water dealer. So many of us are doing our best to live a healthy lifestyle, and drinking water is a huge part of being healthy. At a time when water may contain lead, arsenic, pharmaceuticals, or other contaminants, taking care of what you drink is no longer a luxury. See what may be lurking in your water and how easy it is to remove it. We have affordable options for every budget. Call Range Water. We've been serving northern Minnesota for nearly 50 years, and better water is our business.
Okay, checklist. I got the electronics for the kids. Mom's done. I even got something for the dog. Now, what does Susan want? I don't know. Last year I got her that blender and she almost put my tie in it. The year before was the vacuum. That didn't go over well. She says I don't pay attention to her wants. I'll show her. I'll stop by Angel Nails tomorrow. I know she gets her claws done there. Think of all the brownie points I'll get. Maybe enough for that ATV.
Angel Nails, Highway 169.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, everyone shares everything nowadays. They share where they're eating, pictures of what they're eating. Heck, they even share feelings about what they're eating. And that's just fine, but some things you need to keep to yourself. Like these new loaded nachos from Taco John's.
Taco John's new loaded nachos are a meal-sized stack of chips topped with sirloin steak or pork carnitas and creamy poblano queso.
Gather around, boys. Let's get a selfie with my loaded nachos.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Looking for a pre-owned car or truck online? Hey, Max here from Down Ford, and here's the deal. All car dealers go to the same auctions, use the same software, and look at the same books. So how could one dealer sell the same vehicle for less? I'll tell you how. They shortcut the reconditioning. They just throw it out there in the lot without checking it over. That's not the car you'll want to buy. At Donlingers, we take pride in what we sell. We pull the wheels, we check it over, and just to prove it, we throw in a warranty for life. You always get more for your money at Donlinger Ford under the big American flag in Rapids.
Hi there, this is Steph Gamble. I am one of the credit analysts at Grand Rapids State Bank. As a parent of a young child, I appreciate that this bank is family-friendly and community-minded. As I think about my daughter growing up, I know our community is a better place thanks to the support Grand Rapids State Bank provides in many ways. I'm proud to work at a place that places a value on community. Grand Rapids and Grand Rapids State Bank, my community, my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Logan Kushel doing a great job with the national anthem while we were away.
Professional.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
We mention it a lot. There's a lot of great singers doing the national anthem here for Grand Rapids sporting events. And Logan, she's also one of the leaders, one of the directors for the marching band.
Right.
And does a nice job there. So here we go, the 3-2 Warroad Warriors against the 2-3 Grand Rapids Thunderhawks here from the IRA Civic Center. We're looking forward to a good one. I'm looking forward to seeing this number one line with Slukinski centering that number one line for the Warroad Warriors. They're in, I call them the Bumblebee uniforms, the black with the bright yellow trim. Grand Rapids in the white home uniforms going left to right. Off the faceoff, puck played to the center ice, and now into the Grand Rapids zone, cleaned up by Jaeger. Jaeger goes to the far side. Murphy can't move it ahead, and now Peart will try it from the near side. Peart looks for Miskovich. That pass is broken up as Miskovich tries to fight his way through. Del Greco almost got a turnover, and now out come the Warriors with Wallace through center ice. He'll shoot it deep. Slukinski goes after it. Peart gets there first, comes to Jaeger on the near side. Just underway from the IRA Civic Center and out to center ice. Backhanding it ahead is Braden Holcomb. Now the puck back to Peart. Peart turns, goes far side. That's deflected out of the zone by Wilson. Now Holcomb makes one nice move, makes another nice drag move, works his way in. Centering pass, and that's taken away. And back come the Warriors through center ice. Just keeping it onside. Nice play to slow that down by Cody Miller. He'll take Luke Johnson into the boards. Now out to center, giving chase is Brodzinski. Brodzinski can't find it, and the puck back into the zone. Wilson takes a tumble, and the puck with Brodzinski will carry him out to center ice. Brodzinski works his way, or Cody Miller rather, works his way in, and now he'll head back to the point, try to play it behind the net, but Warroad tries to come out to center, and it will go past the Grand Rapids defense. He did touch it, no icing called. As Cody Miller back behind the net. Miller, long pass ahead, and it gets past everyone. And this time we will have an icing, and the faceoff will come back into the Grand Rapids zone. No score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. 15-10 to go, period one.
Almost 2 minutes into the game. I think that's the first whistle, so pretty good flow so far for an afternoon game.
We'll make up for that later. Grand Rapids putting a late change out as they, and last night when they were rolling, they were matching this Del Greco line against the Hughlin line, the number one line for Roseau, and it looks like Coach Marinucci wants them out against the Slukinski line here.
Well, it worked when they changed because you didn't notice those guys as much after that.
That's true. Very true. Puck squirts to Jaeger. Jaeger weaves his way through center, tries to get it deep. Giving chase in his own zone is Pellin. Pellin moves it to the near side. Pellin, there's another good northern Minnesota name. As they fight for it at the half wall. Coming in and laying a hit was Murphy, but out to center is Meeker. Meeker has it taken away. Murphy looks for some room on the far side, comes in, stick handles in, goes around behind the net. Back to Peart. Peart, he'll go cross ice to Jaeger. Jaeger flips it toward the net. That's sticked aside by Gausen. Now Murphy tries to center the puck. That's knocked away by the Warroad defense, and Slukinski will move it out to center, get a return pass, and quickly to center. Stick handling through. Peart says, none of that in my house.
Did a nice job defensively, stayed right in front of him.
Just, took away the space.
Right.
Now here's Peart, shot, slid it. I think he was looking for the tip from Miskovich. And Miskovich just missed the tip in on the open side. Now here's Slukinski. His shot blocked by Zolke. And back comes Koenig. Koenig quickly through center. Koenig with some room, comes in, shot, goal! Kobe Koenig makes it 1-0 Grand Rapids. And he was in 1-on-3, just moved to the side, picked the spot, and sniped it.
I think he's getting faster every game.
Well, see, even from a sophomore, I thought he was fast. The puck just didn't always come with him. The puck control has gotten so much better. Kobe Koenig makes it 1-0 Grand Rapids. His third goal of the season. And they will give an assist to Mr. Peart. And now here is a shot from Bischoff, and that's deflected by the defense of Cooper Cole and into the netting.
Let's thank the Deerwood Bank, Miskovich Dental, McDonald's, Lakewood's Chrysler Center, Ray's Sport and Cycle, and Angel Nails for bringing you high school hockey on Lamke Broadcasting.
Grand Rapids with a 1-0 lead. Say don't get in too soon. And now the faceoff won by Warroad. Wilmer goes to the far side. Goring takes it away from him. Koenig looking for the centering pass, and Wilmer tries to find it on the near side, deep in the corner in the Warroad zone. Back to the point, kept in by Flohog. He'll flip it toward the net. Looking for the out-of-the-air tip in was, who was that? Bischoff?
I think it was Goring.
Or Goring. Now
through
out
there.
front, a shot. Oh, just turned away. Nice pinch in there by Wyatt Zolke. Thunderhawks buzzing on the forecheck, and they'll find Flohog. Flohog had to go to his backhand, puts it behind the net. Goring tries a little touch pass out front. That doesn't work, and the puck kept in by Bischoff. There's a nice anticipation play to keep that in by Bischoff. He
knows where it's going.
He does, and now Bischoff in close, tries to flip it into the top corner, and that goes high. Puck shot down the ice, and we'll have an icing call. Grand Rapids buzzing right now. They're out shooting Warroad 3-0 and lead 1-0 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
You know, we heard Coach Nooch talk about the speed and how they got to use that, and I think we're talking about it more and more every game because we're seeing it more and more. And last night, I remember Marv Bird after the game mentioning how that goaltender was so afraid of the speed, he was backing into his net the whole night as they came up ice full blaze.
They blow the whistle on the faceoff. 3-0 shots on net, 1-0 the score. A couple scores that I do have. 6-2 final, Hibbing over Roseau. They played that game pretty early. They have a final already. Andover leading Duluth East 1-0 after a period of play. Shot goes high and wide off the stick of Miller. Kept in on the far side by Wilson. Played to Holcomb. Holcomb works his way in. Tries to find a centering pass. Bounces through some skates and out to center ice. And we'll have another icing call on Warroad. And the GRG Lightning, after one period, a 1-0 lead on Edina at Braemar with
Nice.
on a Claire Vekic goal.
Oh, God, they're a fun hockey team to watch. We get to do another one of them, I think, the 18th.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Right after the Edina Classic next weekend, we're down at Braemar ourselves with Edina, Eden Prairie, and Elk River back to back to back.
That won't be an easy weekend, but it sure will be fun hockey, I bet.
You know, watching the Eden as Del Greco tries to get it to Miller, and that's poked away. Del Greco stays with it, avoids the odd man rush. Now turning is Miskovich. Miskovich dumps it off the wall. He loves that move, off the wall to himself. You think he learned it from Burnson last year?
Well, he used it
Burnson
pretty
loved
well.
it.
And usually you can if you got enough speed.
Now here comes Miller. Miller will put it deep into the Warroad zone and chase after it from his defensive spot. Out front. Now Miller again. Miller at the point. Let someone else play with the puck, Cody. Cody winds in, finds a spot. Oh, I don't know if that may have hit a little bit of post and a little bit of shoulder.
I think both, yep.
On Gausen as Miller came close. Puck shot ahead and missed connection, so we'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. 10:57 to go first period, and the Thunderhawks lead 1-0.
You know, I talk like that trip next week, and those three teams, like, you know, they're going to be incredible. You know, I'm starting to, I should keep my mouth shut because you think about even Hibbing and Roseau. Would you have predicted that game to go that way?
Yes.
You said Hibbing beat them?
No. Roseau won 6-2.
Okay, I thought you said Hibbing beat them 6-2.
No.
I was going to say, geez, that's not.
No, I wouldn't have predicted that. As the puck slides in on Gausen, and he'll cover it with Broberg looking for the rebound. If I said Hibbing, I misspoke.
Good.
6-2 Roseau.
That's understandable if it's Roseau winning like that.
Yep.
But if it's the other way, you think, geez.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen a lot of different scores, and Hibbing hasn't been on the top side of them.
Yeah, Hibbing, a bad loss last night in International Falls, 6-2 to the Broncos.
Right. I saw that.
Puck squeezed off at the boards as the Thunderhawks try to work their way in. Shot doesn't get through. And that was off the stick of Wade Browse. Goes around the other way. And looking to come out is Johnson. Johnson takes a hit. He will move it ahead. Comes to the line. And that's all it goes. Grand Rapids been nigh unto perfect in the neutral zone so far this afternoon. Here comes Jaeger. Jaeger stops, centers it. Oh, I don't think Broberg was ready for it.
How could he have known that was coming to him?
All of a sudden the puck hit his stick. It's like, where did that come from? Out to center ice as chasing it is Johnson, but Peart calmly to his skates, to his stick, and winds up into the Warroad zone. Shot right on. Galzin makes the save. And now Warroad takes over. 9-4, and Warroad almost takes over. That could have been too many men on the ice.
They called it last night like that.
They did not call it. Grand Rapids got caught with the puck right in front of their bench, making a change. Slukinski can't control it. Now Koenig. Koenig stopped at the blue line, and they call an offside on that?
Yeah, I think so. Goring must have hauled it out off of his stick. So
1-0. Grand Rapids with the lead on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Our good friend Skyler has his prediction of 3-2. Edina now up on the GRG Lightning by a score of 2-1 in the second, as the puck is deflected up into the American flag. It hangs right over the net to our left. And we'll have a face-off in the Grand Rapids zone. 9:20 to go, first period.
I hope the Lightning can stay with them right into the third. One goal, and who knows what happens then.
So this time the Koenig line out against the Slukinski line. I was waiting for the next change as Goring, Zolke just a tick ahead. That was close.
That was close. You always want to disagree when it goes against your team.
Yeah.
Let's thank the Dutch Room. He sent you health. Grand Rapids GM, Jimmy Johns and Taco Johns.
Puck comes back to Zolke. He goes far side to Flohog, who shoots it in deep. Back for it is Norris. Norris plays it to the line. Zolke keeps it in. Goring can't find it as a couple players go down at the half wall, continuing to fight for it. Who's going to come away with it? Bischoff is there. Also there is Cade Wallace and Slukinski. And Slukinski will come away with it behind his own net. Play it to the near side to Norris. To the point and out to center ice. Slukinski 3-on-2 if they hurry, and dragging it in. Shot goes behind the net. Centering pass, that's tipped away by Koenig, and we'll have a whistle. We got a hooking call. I think Rapids is going to be shorthanded.
Yeah, we are 8.5 minutes into the game. Our first penalty, and still not the shot on goal for Warroad.
It is not. Did you see who was going into the box?
22, yep.
22. Mr. Goring to the box for hooking. As Del Greco will take the draw against Lukinski. Wilson fights for it at the half wall, but Slukinski will come up with it. He'll turn. Hash marks, play it back to the point to Wilmer. Wilmer now to Slukinski. Wilmer cranks up a slap shot on a bouncing puck that goes over the net. Puck played around behind the net as Slukinski tries to kick it ahead. He's bothered there by Wilson. Wilson tying up 3 Warroad players at this point. And now the puck comes to Slukinski, finds a little bit of room and just misses the short side. Boy, he just takes one step and finds some room, doesn't he? You can see how he scored some goals this year.
Yeah, you can just tell he's got that goal scorer.
But there he loses an edge as the puck and trying to get to it was Miskovich, but as he clips it, it goes over into the crowd.
Well, and they say it must have been off Warroad, so it's
I
come
didn't see
outside
that.
the zone. I didn't either.
We'll take that. And no one giving the puck back, so they get a new one. No shot on net. There's been the Slukinski attempt at a shot that he shot high.
And he's had a couple that were blocked by D before they got even close to the net.
Off the face-off coming in is Meeker. Meeker's shot, that's right on, and that time Clafton makes the save, and we'll get a shot on net, I'm sure. And just like that, Marv throws it up on the scoreboard. Johnny on the spot.
We had no doubt, right?
Never. People I never doubt. My wife, the referees, and Marv Burt. 1:03 left in the Warroad power play. Slukinski puts it deep, and centering pass didn't quite get through to Pellin. Pellin, there's that backside defense pinch in on the power play that we've talked about before. Out front, shot from the slot, partially fanning on it was Meeker. Peart finds a little bit of room, and he'll put it down the ice. And who's going to be there first? Koenig, other than the goaltender Gausen. Puck comes to the half wall, and Bischoff puts it back behind the Warroad net. 30 seconds to go in the Warroad power play. Koenig trying to apply the forecheck. Now Luke Johnson for Warroad. He'll play it behind the net. To the captain, Hunter Pellin. Pellin out to center, stopped there by Holcomb. 10 seconds left. Shot in, rings the boards. Johnson on the far side. Pushed around a bit by Jaeger. Both teams now at full strength as Goring comes out. And Goring stays out. I like that, even though it's not your line, especially if the puck's in your end, get out and get in the play.
That's right.
Don't waste the time. There'll be plenty of time to change later. Out front, and Holcomb can't quite find it. Peart had driven in and tried to put it out front. Puck in the Warroad zone. Looking for it is Bonner. Bonner, who had the game-winning goal last night. Leaves Bonner, picks it up again. Taken into the boards by Johnson. Out front, shot right on, and Gausen makes the save off the stick of Brzezinski.
I didn't think he was going to get that shot off. But
that was a quick trigger.
Yeah, he was able to release it in a hurry. John Bonner spent quite a bit of time over in the corner there doing stick handling around the referee's skates.
5:47 to go. Grand Itasca brings you the scoreboard. And it says 1-0 Grand Rapids. Grand Itasca, they are the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Del Greco wins it cleanly, and it goes through Zolke and out to center ice. Zolke takes a whack at it, and it goes off of a Warroad stick into the crowd. We'll have the face-off outside the Warroad zone. Shots on goal, 7-1 in favor of the Thunderhawks. And a 1-0 lead. Glad you're along on J105 and AM 1320 KOZY. Face-off just outside the Grand Rapids zone. Del Greco wins it again. Pass comes up to Miskovich, and he can't keep it. Now Del Greco will try again. Leaves it for Zolke, far side for Flohog, as the Thunderhawks struggling to find room through neutral zone there. Puck now into the Warroad zone, kept in by Zolke, who kicks it ahead momentarily, and now Norris will get out to center. Looking for Meeker. Meeker with a little bit of room, stops at the half wall, backhands it toward the front of the net. Good back check there by Del Greco, just sticking with the center man. Behind the net goes Zolke, 5 minutes to go. First period action as the puck comes to Miskovich, and Miskovich can't find it, and it goes past him without a touch, and we'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks.
Nice job defensively there, too, by Connor Flohog, and I like to refer to him as a defensive defenseman because he doesn't go up much. He goes up when he's needed, but he does the job in front of a really good player there. Kept the player and the puck in front of him, and then cleared it.
Off the face-off, puck behind the net. Goes to the far side as Bischoff off the boards to Koenig. Koenig has Goring going for the net. Goring, came so close to finding that rebound. It was free for just a moment off of Gausen's stick, but he got his trapper on it just before Goring got there. 4:43, and there's another example of Bischoff. Not much time, but knew exactly where Koenig was. Just a little backhand flip off the board, and Grand Rapids had numbers. Now Goring shot through traffic, goes high and wide. Into the corner goes Jaeger Johnson, and he'll pull the puck out, and it will come out to center ice. Giving chase is Miller. Miller quickly ahead to Bischoff. Bischoff slides it ahead for Koenig. Koenig drives in on the backhand behind the net. Now high slot, backhand, finds Bischoff, and Bischoff's shot turned away by Gausen. Miller back in, being bothered by Luke Johnson, gets out of that, and Miller makes the rush all the way up. And now Goring has it picked off his stick, and it comes out to center ice. No icing. Grant Wilson back to get it. He'll put on the brakes. Puck to the point, not out. Kept in. Shot hits the outside of the net off the stick of Meeker. Thunderhawks now with Brodzinski. Brodzinski has Bonner working to get in the play on the far side. Brodzinski tries a one-handed centering pass that's sticked away. Now Meeker tries to move it ahead. He will. And now here's Wallace. Wallace loses it at the blue line. Thunderhawks pick it up. Here's Holcomb. Holcomb stick handles in, knocked off the puck, checked into the boards. Wallace carries on. And he'll get it out to center. 3:02 to go first period. 1-0 Grand Rapids on a Koenig goal on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Long stretch pass ahead to Brodzinski, who takes a hit.
He was hollering for that right away, and Peart didn't even have the puck on his stick yet. Here we go.
Nice play, 2-on-1. And the centering pass blocked, still in front of the net, and taking over is Johnson, Luke Johnson. Takes a bit of a hit from Jaeger at center ice. Back into his own zone goes Peart. Peart brings it ahead. Here's Wade Browse, tries to get it back to Peart. Now Peart behind the net. Peart finds Browse at the half wall. Cycle it down low, not getting there in time was Wyatt Holcomb. Puck goes to the far side. Holcomb able to stop it there and dump it low. Browse can't find it. And the puck comes around to the near side, out to center ice. Flohog has to get it. Jagger Johnson applies some forecheck off the boards and chasing it in. Dawson Broberg can't quite catch up to it. Puck out to center. Stopped there by Zolke. Has to wait for teammates to get onside, and Meeker comes the other way. Looks for Slukinski. Now high slot shot slides wide. 1:41 to go first period. Grand Rapids still with a 1-0 lead. Puck slides out to center. Grand Rapids will make changes as back to get it is Pelland. Pelland turns. And puck hits the top of the glass and slides over. Is it my imagination, or there hasn't been a lot accomplished in about the last 7 minutes of this hockey game?
No, a lot of, no one really controlling.
Not terrible hockey, just, I don't know, just kind of back and forth with no real finish.
Well, and even, like, how many times are people going to misjudge Peart's speed? Did you see him carrying up
Absolutely.
in the forward, was looking this way, and he was already by him?
Exactly, and there were two guys on him, and once he got one step, all of a sudden he had three.
Right.
Centering pass, that goes past everyone as Miskovich backhands it out to center. Murphy tries to drive through. He's taken down. Del Greco takes a look at the half wall, turns, tries to get it down low, fighting there with Wallace. Wallace, Del Greco, as well as Blake Norris all fighting for it. Puck comes to Wilson, and boy, Gausen had to be careful on that. Not a hard shot, but through traffic that was kind of bouncing and knuckling on him.
Well, I think the last bounce was off of somebody's stick down there, one of his defensemen,
Wow.
and it came up into his glove. That was almost one of those, if you didn't know he's a good goalie, almost like, well, oh, look what I got.
Koenig to take the draw to the left of goaltender Max Gausen. And Koenig gets the draw, gets it off of Gausen's pad, and now out front again. Two chances for the Thunderhawks. Goring can't find it. And now out to center ice. Here come the Warriors. Puck bounces around, ends up on the stick of Jagger Johnson, who shoots it deep into the Grand Rapids zone with 26 seconds left in the period. Turning away from pressure is Peart. Peart goes to the far side, out to center ice. Koenig gives chase, doesn't find the puck. 15 seconds left in the period. Now Peart. Peart goes to the far side to Jaeger. Off the boards with 7 seconds left. Grand Rapids gets it deep. 3 seconds. One and a shot right on. I don't know if it would have counted or not. The rebound certainly wouldn't have. And after a period of play, Grand Rapids with a 1-0 lead, a 10-1 advantage in shots on goal. As we end at period number 1, you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
Are you planning a holiday party, business meeting, corporate event, or social gathering? No matter if your event is large or small, the Timberlake can handle all of your catering needs. Relax, this is your event, so let the professional catering staff do the work for you. Customize your menu, beverage service, appetizers, and dinner entrees. Take the stress out of hosting your holiday party and leave it to us. Timberlake Lodge and 17th Street Grill, Grand Rapids.
At Grand Rapids GM, their philosophy is simple, and that is achieving 100% customer satisfaction, not only in the vehicle, but in your entire experience. Their goal is that you enjoy your buying experience to the point that you feel comfortable in recommending your family and friends. Grand Rapids GM is the fastest growing dealership in the Northland. Make your next car buying experience an enjoyable one at Grand Rapids GM on the car corner, Highway 169 South, Grand Rapids.
This is Chris Henriksen, Vice President of Mortgage Lending at Woodland Bank. Home means different things to different people, but during the holiday season, we all seem to agree it is the place to be. The management and staff at Woodland Bank hope that this holiday season finds you at home celebrating with those you love. Wherever home may be, we hope that you enjoy its special joys. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at Woodland Bank.
Woodland Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
CarQuest Auto Parts is the right destination for all your vehicle battery needs. Get a great buy on the Deltran Battery Tender Junior Battery Charge Maintainer, just $31.99. Or Autocraft 10-gauge 12-foot booster cables, only $12.99. CarQuest is serious about auto parts. Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
When my father started Ferrellgas back in 1939, he built it on the promise of reliability and great service. I'm Jim Farrell, and almost 70 years later, Ferrellgas still delivers on that promise, offering the best local customer service in the propane business, backed by the reliability of a nationwide network. Call Ferrellgas today, and remember what reliability feels like.
Winter is here. Do you have a place to store all your summer and fall gear? Why not get an old hickory custom shed from Nooches in the Corner? These sheds come in many sizes and styles. Right now, you can rent to own a 10x16 old hickory shed for about $160 a month, and there's no credit check. Come check them out at Nooches in the Corner on Highway 169 and 2 Grand Rapids. Remember, Nooches in the Corner is also your full-service, locally owned convenience store, local U-Haul service, and your first stop for propane tank fill-ups. 1-0 Grand Rapids after a period of play here from the IRA Civic Center. And more impressive maybe than the 1-0 score, giving up one shot to a pretty good Warroad team. This team came to play, and they made no mistakes in their own end in the first period.
No, they played an excellent, solid hockey game. And, you know, you come to the rink, the high school rink, every game. I mean, we do a lot of games.
Right.
And I'm always surprised. You know, there's always something that surprises me. And with the Thunderhawks, it's just, I don't know, they got way more speed than I thought. And I've seen, what's this now, the fourth game, I think, that I've seen with them. And yeah, just way more speed than I anticipated them having this year. And I'm still optimistic that they might get around 500 for the whole season.
Well, to get to 500, you need to win today.
That's right, and they'll be there for the first 6 games.
Yeah, then you're then you're on pace. You know, if they can't go 500 because there's 25 games in the regular season.
Right. That's right.
So we'll go 13 and 12.
Unless there's a tie in there.
Yes. Okay.
We don't have one. Nope, we don't have one of those yet.
No, and there are ties. Okay, so they could go 12-12 and 1 or 11-11 and 3 or whatever you want.
Yeah, somewhere near or above 500, and my bold prediction on the first game would come to fruition.
Yeah, it would.
Bold, stupid prediction.
Well, you know. That's one of the reasons we're on the radio is we don't mind sounding stupid sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah. Otherwise, what would you do?
What's that saying you just told me that's on the studio back at the?
Helping ugly people with good voices find employment for over 100 years. which we like that one too.
I love that expression.
1-0 Grand Rapids after a period of play. We'll take a break. Run down a few statistics. There's not much to report from the first period, but Grand Rapids with the lead. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
Hey there, Tony here from your neighborhood Sammy's Pizza and Restaurant in Grand Rapids. While recently cheering on our Thunderhawks, I realized Sammy's Pizza is as much of a tradition around here as hitting the ice. This hockey season, I want to invite you to visit us before or after the game. Just as in 1954, every pizza is still made fresh with our signature crimp crust, fresh sauce, and our secret blend of seasonings. We're at 802 South Pokegama Avenue and online at Sammy'sPizzaGrandRapids.com as well as MySammys.com.
Your number one Grand Rapids Thunderhawk fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Itasca Reliable Insurance are a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today. 326-8518.
The end of the year is near, and that means huge savings on 2018 Lund Dealer Demo Boats and Mercury Outboards at Ray Sport and Marine. Treat yourself to a Lund 2025 Impact XS with a Mercury 200, an 1875 Crossover XS with a Mercury 150, a 2075 Tyee Magnum with a Mercury 250, or a 2075 Pro V Bass Boat with a Mercury 250. It's cold outside, but the deals are hot on these Lund demos at Ray Sport and Marine on Highway 2 East Grand Rapids and on the web at raysmarine.com.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Maybe you've heard about it. Get in and thoroughly experience one yourself. Stop into Lakewood's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Grand Rapids and test drive the all-new Ram 1500 4x4. The truck that's the unanimous Motor Trend choice as the 2019 Truck of the Year. Combining incredible strength and capability, mind-blowing technology, and extraordinary luxury. See it in action. The all-new Ram truck. Only at Lakewood's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Grand Rapids. Stop in today.
McDonald's restaurants are staffed by great people, and right now, they're looking for more of them. People with lots to offer. People like you. If you enjoy working with people and love to learn new things, they want to meet you. McDonald's in Grand Rapids is now hiring crew for all shifts, early morning, day, afternoon, night, and late night. McDonald's offers training, flexible scheduling, competitive wages. To apply, go to the restaurant or online at mcdonalds.com.
Zamboni heading off the ice, and it's a 1-0 Grand Rapids lead after one. What do you got, Tom?
Well, let's just update you. The JV won the game 4-2 with an open netter, but the only goal scored in that first period was Grand Rapids, and they did it with 13:42 left. And Koenig on the goal, and the Pert on the helper. Nice goal that they scored. Goring, the only penalty in that period, probably the biggest stat that means something, because they're ahead, is 10-1 shots on goal in favor of the 11-1.
They gave him a shot right at that last second shot.
Yeah.
And face-offs 10-10, so 50% each way. And blocks, Grand Rapids with 2 blocks and Warroad with 4.
Wow. And the 2 blocks that I remember from Rapids were key blocks. I mean, it was a shot off of Slukinski's stick, and both times right into the shin pads, one a defenseman, one a forward.
So the Thunderhawks leading 1-0 after a period. Down in Andover, Andover leading Duluth East 1-0 after 2 periods. Rematch of last year's section final game. And Greenway up on East Grand Forks 1-0 midway through the first.
That's good, because Grand Forks, the Green Wave, they have another good hockey team. In fact, the coach for what's it, Harwick mentioned them
from Section 8 single
A. Right.
So, and that one is on the road. I don't know that I've seen many times when you play at home on a Friday and then
on the road,
and not
Saturday
just,
afternoon.
And it's a long road trip. I mean,
Yeah.
East Grand Forks is out there a ways.
Right. Yeah, I suppose for St. Cloud, that's still a 3-hour trip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for Greenway, you mean?
Or for Greenway to get out there.
Yes. At least that. We'll take another break and come back with second period action. Grand Rapids leading 1-0 after 1. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
Give yourself the ultimate gift this season, a new Polaris snowmobile. Get rebates up to $2,000 plus 3.99% APR financing for 36 months on a 2018 Rush Pro S. Stop in today and check off your wish list with a new sled for the season. It's the holiday sales event. Stop into Race Sport and Cycle in Grand Rapids. These offers are valid on select new Polaris snowmobiles. See dealer for details. Polaris recommends that all snowmobile riders take a training course, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel, never drink and ride.
Dr. Mike Hagley and the team at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. Dr. Mike Hagley and the team provide a full range of dental services and expert dental care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care at 326-3438 or visit them on the web, grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
Grand Rapids athletes work up an appetite on the field, court, and ice. A scrumptious gourmet sandwich from Jimmy John's fuels them right back up. Build the sub your taste buds deserve. Pick turkey, ham, roast beef, tuna, or salami. Toss in some mayo, bacon, and veggies and chow down. High school athletes are on a go-go schedule, and that's how Jimmy John's does it too. Jimmy John's Freaky Fast, and a proud supporter of Grand Rapids Athletics.
Essentia Health is proud to keep Thunderhawk athletes running, jumping, cheering, and shouting. If you need a primary care doctor or a medical specialist, their healthcare team is dedicated to providing personalized, comprehensive care for you and your family. With convenient clinic locations in Deer River, Grand Rapids, and Reamer, Essentia Health, here with Thunderhawk fans. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks hitting the ice, led by their starting goaltender, Carter Clafton. And Clafton, only one save, but a few other maybe anxious moments. There were a couple other shots from decent spots that Warroad just didn't get on net.
Yeah. Yeah, and they've had some chances because they've been in the zone. I mean, you'd think with one shot like they've hardly been in the zone, but they've been there. It's just good defensive play, keeping stuff out from in front of the net and blocking. Only 2 shots I heard where Warroad had blocked 4, but still doing it at the opportune times.
And for Grand Rapids, you'd love to stretch this lead out a little bit, obviously, just up by the slimmest of margins after a very solid period of hockey.
I bet, especially knowing what they know after last night, that the goals can be scored in a short time.
No question. And they saw it happen against them on Tuesday in a game they held on to win. Right. And then they surfed the wave a little bit. Isn't that what it feels like when that starts going in a hockey game? It's like a wave breaking in, and you just get on it and ride. Everything comes easy for a bit.
Oh, the ebb and flow of athletics in general. I mean, life too, but athletics is so much fun to watch. And you see, I think, even more of it at the high school level because of the age that it is. Don't you think?
I think so. I really think so. And I think it's something you really do see in hockey, that it seems like for a 5-minute stretch, a team will catch fire and they're unstoppable, and then it kind of comes back a little bit.
Well, and everything, when it's rolling, everything's rolling. The puck is bouncing. Like if it bounces over your stick, it's onto your teammate's stick. Yep. It's that type of thing that works for you when the biorhythms are high.
You're a believer in that.
I am a little bit.
Yeah.
A teacher in college showed me that.
So the long change period as we go left to right with Grand Rapids, or right to left with Grand Rapids, and left to right for Warroad as Peart turns in his own zone, moves it ahead to Miskovich. Murphy follows up. Oh, came close to finding it, not quite. Now here's Warroad with numbers, but the puck goes off the stick of Meeker, and everyone gets back. Del Greco kicks the puck over the wrong side of Murphy, who would cut the other way. Now here's Del Greco through center ice. Del Greco takes a pretty good hit there from Pelland. but moves it deep. Now Murphy along with Miskovich in the corner, but Warroad comes away with it. Warroad, cross ice pass to Meeker, long pass flipped in, and Clafton leaves that. For Jaeger, quick pass ahead, Murphy shot right on, and Gausen will make the save, and he'll hold on. Again, Grand Rapids, they're not afraid to run that stretch pass all the way to the opponent's blue line. They scored on it last night, and that time Murphy getting a shot on net. Faceoff will come to the right of goaltender Max Gausen with 16:06 to go, and Grand Rapids leading 1-0. Sheldon Willis along with Tom Downing here at the IRA Civic Center. Glad you're along as Holcomb tries to step in front. Now Brodzinski looks for the low corner, and puck slides just wide. Now Braden Holcomb again. Holcomb plays it down low. Centering pass, looking for Brodzinski, and it doesn't get through. Puck at the blue line and out to center ice come the Warriors. Jaeger Johnson can't find it as Brodzinski tries to come out, taken off the puck, and the puck shot deep by Luke Johnson. Wilson to the half wall, tries to move it outside the Warroad zone. He will go all the way down. They say no icing, and back to get it is Cole. Cooper Cole behind the net. Pass behind his winger, and now here's a 2-on-1, maybe 3-on-1, shot right on, and a pad save by Clafton. Centering pass as Grand Rapids first odd man rush. I think they've given up this game. Now Bonner puts on the brakes at the half wall in the Warroad zone, plays it into the corner for Goring. So Bonner out on this line instead of Bischoff, not sure why. With Goring and Koenig as the puck out to center. Slakinski chases it, but Wyatt Zolke gets back there first. Zolke plays it to the far side to Goring. Touch pass. Boy, you better know what you're doing on that one. That one didn't work.
Dangerous is where that puck ended up.
As the puck slides past everybody, they say no icing. Back to get it is Pellin. Pellin takes a bump into the boards by Koenig. As the Thunderhawks out front, shot right on off of Koenig's stick. Didn't get all of it, but did have it on net. Now here come the Warriors out to center. That's broken up at center by Zolke. And back to the Warroad line as Norris moves it the other way. Down the ice. This time we will have icing. Referee says I can only wave off so many.
That save that Carter Clafton made on that 2-on-1 just made it look easy. And basically all he did was come out, cut off the angle, give him nowhere to shoot except into him.
Yeah, he didn't have to move for the shot.
Right.
And when Carter's on, that's how he makes saves. 14-11 to go first period, or second period, with a 1-0 Grand Rapids lead on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Puck back to the point, high shot, that wouldn't have gone on net, but Gausen gloves it anyways, and will have a face-off again to his right.
Probably not the shot that Jack Peart wanted to take from there, but want it lower, of course.
Wyatt Holcomb won the draw, wins another one. Back to Jaeger. Jaeger in front. Shot goes just wide as Browse was looking for the back of the net off the rebound. Out to center ice. Thunderhawks control it. Jaeger pass ahead. And that one, if it cleared the glass, I would have had to duck. That was coming right at me. Peart now back in his own zone. Peart behind his own net. Easily out to center. For Wyatt Holcomb. Holcomb shot right on, and a glove save by Gausen, and he'll hold on for another faceoff.
I'm sure he's told to because he's so skilled, but Peart has, he gets up the ice so fast, but then he can get back so fast. You know, he gives one deep all the time, and I've been trying to watch and see if forwards are falling back when he's heading up, and not very often are they.
Del Greco to take the draw against Lukinski. Puck still loose, and it will slide back to Jaeger. Jaeger puts it deep behind the Warroad net. Murphy looks for it. Del Greco tries to apply the forecheck, and the puck will slide not out to center as Pierce says, I can keep that one in, and does. Half wall, here's Miskovich. Miskovich tries to dump it down low. Warroad will come up with it, and out to center ice come the Warriors. As Jaeger takes his man hard into the boards. Now Peart off the wall, gets it ahead to Murphy. Murphy ahead to Del Greco, can't find it. Puck still bounces around through center, now deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Boy, Peart and Jaeger have been out there for what, 3 minutes?
A pretty long shift.
Wow. I know they're defensemen, but still. Jaeger says that's enough for me. Peart's still out there now. He'll get a change as well. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
As the puck comes out to center, and now back into the Grand Rapids zone. Flohog back to get it. He'll play it to the near side. Murphy to Peart. Peart just tries to feather it ahead. That doesn't work. And with some room, here's Solig. Solig, centering pass. Puck bounces around, still in front, and Peart able to put that behind the net. You can tell the legs aren't there anymore for Peart. He just wants to get off the ice right now.
Well, 45 seconds is a long shift. 4 minutes is way too long.
He's getting close to that, isn't he?
I think so.
And now Peart says, enough. And sometimes that can happen. Now here's some room coming in, and a nice play by Zulke. Get back and knock that away. Pass ahead, Brodzinski deflects it out of the zone, no farther. Wyatt Zulke back in his own zone. 1-0 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Cross-ice pass finds Brodzinski. Brodzinski with a little bit of room. Low now, the centering pass, it doesn't connect. And out to center ice is Johnson. Johnson finds Luke Johnson. Shot that deflects over the net. Comes to the far side. Slikinski keeps it in. Quick shot. And Clafton sticks that away. Now Miller, long pass ahead to Koenig. Hits it out of the air, but can't quite control it. His centering pass slides past everyone and almost gives the Warriors a breakaway.
Couple changes have hurt the Thunderhawks here, or almost.
Almost, yes. Now moving ahead is Bonner. Bonner puts it in deep, and Bonner, gonna say again out with this line? No, he'll get off now. As Bischoff completes the line change. Goring intercepts it at the Warroad blue line and comes the other way. Goring fighting after it ahead of Blake Norris. Can't quite find it at the half wall. Referee helps by holding it in for a moment. Now out to center ice. Miller finds that. Miller kicks it ahead. Takes a lick for his efforts. Bischoff now finds Goring down the side. Goring taken into the corner by Pelland. To the point, doesn't come out. Wilson holds it in twice, shoots it deep. Koenig will get there first. Rest of his line mates making changes. To the point, Peart puts it deep into the zone. Behind the net, Koenig turns to Peart. Peart's shot blocked by Meeker. Now coming in, shot off the side of the net by Peart. Puck comes to the point. Jaeger keeps it in for a moment. Now it comes out to center. Del Greco stops it, takes a hit for his efforts. And Meeker all the way back into his zone. Meeker now Norris behind his own net in the Warroad zone. Comes to the blue line. Fans on the clearing pass. Now shoots it to the open wing. And we'll have an icing. No, they say no icing. Jaeger did all he could to not get there in time.
And the referee agreed with that.
Said, yeah, you could have taken a different route there, Mr. Jaeger, and skated about half again as fast. As Miskovich backhands it ahead to the Warroad zone, doesn't get through. Now picking it up is Pelland. Pelland through center ice, knocked away by Del Greco. Shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Peart finds Murphy, goes off his stick. Puck shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Who's there? Jack Peart. Peart retreats behind his own net, takes a look, finds Murphy. Murphy turns. He'll leave it for Del Greco. Del Greco with some speed off the glass and deep into the zone. Murphy goes hard after it, can't come up with it. Pass ahead, working his way in is Johnson, and a rebound right out in front. Still in a tough spot. Puck comes across the front of the net, doesn't get through, and now out to center ice. Jaeger retreats into his own zone. Now a turnover, shot that hits Jaeger's skate and goes wide. Still in the zone now, just outside the Warroad zone. 7:56 to go, second period. 1-0 Grand Rapids on a Koenig goal in the first. They try the long pass up to Holcomb. That's intercepted. Shot back into the Grand Rapids zone. Flohawk back to get it. To Bonner. Bonner finds Braden Holcomb. Holcomb into the zone.
Thought Brodzinski was going to get a shot off of that.
Holcomb, Brodzinski both after it. Holcomb comes away with it. Holcomb, a little bit of room, shot right on, hits the glove, doesn't stay in the glove, and cleared to the point, not out. Still in the Warroad zone at the far side. Holcomb thought about moving it back to the point, fighting now with two Warroad players, including Blake Norris, and now out to center. Slakinski to Meeker. Meeker taken off the puck. Slakinski plays it back to the point. Whoa, cruising for the tip was Owen Meeker, and that just missed. 1-0 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard as Miller shoots it ahead. That goes all the way up. We'll get an icing call.
Let's thank Nooches in the corner, Claremont Financial Advisors, Super One Foods, Farrell Gas, Paul Bunyan Communications, CarQuest Auto Parts. 6:48 left in period 2, and still the 1-goal lead for the Thunderhawks.
Not many shots on net this period by either team.
No.
What is it, 5-3?
5-3, yep.
Wilson goes behind his own net for the Thunderhawks. Miller to Goring. Goring off the wall. And it gives chase. Offside. But it comes back in well offside. We'll have a face-off outside the Grand Rapids zone.
Seems to me the more the Thunderhawks play, the more they play as a team. You know, it just seems like their defense is becoming a real good team game, and their offense moving up the rink is a lot of passing.
Well, I think Cody Miller has come into his own the last couple games. He has looked like he's willing to rush the puck and willing to make, you know, it's like, yeah, Peart isn't the only defenseman on this team that can carry the puck.
Nope, that's right.
As Koenig will put it deep into the Warroad zone. After it hard is Bischoff and Goring behind the net. In the Warroad zone, Goring pins his man to the boards. You better move the puck. In the old days, that's a face-off, right?
Yeah, right.
Not anymore. Move that puck.
That was a face-off about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, exactly. Now Koenig has to retreat to center ice. Tries to turn away from pressure. Finds Goring. Goring tips it in, and Bischoff comes after it. Comes back to Bischoff. Bischoff, centering pass. Koenig, shot outside of the netting. Few people from this angle thought it was in. It was not. It'll fool you from this side. When they shoot from the far side, you see the net ripple.
Yeah, until you realize that how could that net be rippling from a shot over there?
Exactly. 5:20 to go. Grand Rapids still with the 1-0 lead. Luke Johnson to center. Gets it deep. Back to get it is Zulke. Zulke. Johnson takes it away from him. Turns a little too sharp and loses an edge. Zulke to Murphy. Murphy backhands it ahead to Del Greco. Del Greco finds Miskovich with some room. Miskovich tries to get through on the wall. That doesn't work. Johnson plays it to the far side. Del Greco. Oh, what a beautiful move by Peart to stay in at the line. Peart from the face-off circle, shot, goal! Jack Peart, there's his first one of his varsity career. Found the 5-hole from a sharp angle and makes it 2-0 Grand Rapids.
That was bound to happen with the way he gets opportunities, makes opportunities, and then able to capitalize on just a nice shot. I don't even know if the goalie was screened.
Jack Peart makes it 2-0, unassisted, with 4:43 left. And I've been waiting for his first goal to put him on a post game, so I think today's the day.
Now you can get him.
Not that he hasn't played well otherwise. Has the puck back into the Grand Rapids zone off the face-off. Peart behind his own net goes to Murphy. As Murphy tries to drive his way in, Blake Norris gets there first. Grand Rapids now leads 2-0 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Puck squirts to Zulke, now comes to the near side in his own zone. Peart back to Wyatt Zulke on the far side. Shoots it to the open wing. That didn't accomplish much as Pellin comes back in. Tries to fight his way through Peart. That didn't work so well. as Peart finds it at the wall, and then a shot comes on. Ooh, Clafton thought he had it, and then it squirted away from him a little bit and cleared behind the net. Murphy finds Miskovich. Miskovich will shoot it deep. Gausen leaves it there. Miskovich goes in hard after it. Also there is Del Greco. Puck goes to the half wall on the far side with Cade Wallace. As Wilson goes way up in the air to find that, like a basketball rebound or a volleyball block. Which do you got?
And at the same time he was doing that, someone was getting lambasted over there.
Behind the net, Broberg fighting for it hard along with Hunter Pellin. Puck comes to the half wall, and now out to center ice. Wilson has to chase it back into his own zone. And Wilson slides it ahead for Browse. Browse takes a hit, moves it ahead a bit. Holcomb didn't know where it was. That's a Wyatt Holcomb. Now Browse trying to find it. Moves it to the Warroad blue line, but Dano gets it out, shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Miller tries to turn away from pressure, gets it to Broberg. Broberg ahead to Miller again, and Miller is absolutely lit up. Keep your head up, son. How many times have you seen that? Someone try to make too tight of a corner and lose their edge tonight?
Yeah.
Mostly Warroad players, actually. I don't know. As a spin around shot from Dano goes wide. Grand Rapids leads 2-0 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. 2:21 to go second period. Puck in the Grand Rapids zone. Warroad finds it, comes toward the net. That's taken away as Browse taken into the boards by Johnson. Coming away with it was Wallace behind the net. Warroad keeps it in again, shoots it deep into the zone. Back to get it is Miller, turns away from pressure, flips it up high off the glass, down the ice, and we'll have an icing call. Thunderhawks just wanted the line change.
Grant Wilson doing a nice job out there, just poke checking the puck off the driving player's stick from Warroad. Not high in the slot, but coming through the face-off circle. So
Warroad had a lot of zone time there and really didn't get
great shots.
Didn't get much for shots, exactly.
Good. Are you looking at some other updates there again?
Yeah, we'll see if I find anything. As shot right on, and Clafton makes the save.
Thank goodness you could see that one all the way.
Princeton over Evelyn Gilbert, 2-0.
That's a surprise.
5:06 left in the third. Andover and Duluth East now tied at 1. That's not a surprise. That would be a low-scoring, closely played game. Here, Grand Rapids leads 2-0, and that's offside by about 1.5 miles. Unfortunately, Koenig was at M&H Convenience, and Peart was still at the Rife Center, or something like that.
You know, and I don't know, the 10 and under girls, they come, and you've got to, you know, if they shoot it in and someone's in it, they blow the whistle right away. No time to clear the zone. That's the rule at that level. That sure slows that game down.
Oh, it does. That do you remember when that used to be the case?
Right.
Delayed offside probably happened, mid-70s?
I think that's about right, yep. Actually, no, probably about 71 or 72, I think.
Okay, I thought it was a little bit after that because I don't remember watching much hockey until about 75.
I'm trying to remember as I played that, boy, that's so long ago.
Oh,
Sheldon.
it is. You know, we're now feeling like dinosaurs here. Last minute of the second period. Grand Rapids a 1-0 lead. Shot by Peart, just misses the corner. Looking for his second goal of the game. Shot right on, well, actually hit Bischoff in front as he tried to get out of the way of it. He was screening the goaltender, but the puck hit him. Now behind the net. Trying to come out front was Bischoff. That didn't work. And here comes Meeker out to center. Meeker gets it to Slakinski. Tries to power his way through, but unfortunately he was stood up and the puck ended up out of his reach. Now here's Jaeger with 18 seconds left in his own zone. Thunderhawks out to center, and here comes Peart. Peart into the zone, now retreats to the point position with 7 seconds left. 6. as they go for a breakaway pass, and that almost connected. Now, and I don't know if he would have had time to get it in, but it would have been close.
Yeah.
But it goes off his stick, and the period comes to an end. Grand Rapids doubles their 1-goal lead with another goal in the second. It's now 2-0 after 2. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY. Miskovich Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miskovich Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miskovich Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
Does everything at home or work seem like it's broken? Bring it to the Motor Shop. This is Mike from the Motor Shop. We service all brands of commercial and residential tools and equipment, including hand tools, pumps, blowers, vacuums, and of course, motors, gas and electric. Let the Motor Shop service your snowblower or chainsaw for winter. Before you spend big bucks on new tools and equipment, see if we can fix it for a fraction of the price. And if you want to go new, we're an authorized Milwaukee tool dealer as well. We're located 1 block west of the post office, behind the mall in downtown Grand Rapids.
Arrow Embroidery and Screen Printing is your sports apparel store. Still looking for that perfect gift for the sports fan in your life? Arrow Embroidery can create a custom hat or shirt for that special someone, or choose from all area high school logos. They carry Thunderhawks, Raiders, Warriors, Huskies, and Hornets apparel. A great selection for Santa to put under the Christmas tree. Have a happy and safe holiday season from everyone at Arrow Embroidery and Screen Printing. Next to Super One Foods, downtown Grand Rapids.
Hi, I'm Justin Tobeck, 1997 Grand Rapids hockey and golf alum, and now a parent, community member, and banker at Deerwood Bank. As one of Grand Rapids' homegrown bankers at Deerwood Bank, I'm happy to say I was born here, raised here, and I'm raising my family here. Our team is completely invested in this community. Whether you're in the market for a personal or business loan, checking, or savings account, stop by and see one of our hometown bankers. Get to know us. We want to get to know you. Visit me, Justin Tobeck, at our Grand Rapids office. Deerwood Bank, member FDIC.
Entertaining season is here, and Super One Foods is ready to help you prepare a delicious meal. On sale this week, all-natural, boneless, skinless, golden plump chicken breast, $2.99 a pound. Fresh, all-natural Smithfield pork steak, $1.66 a pound family pack. Black Angus, 80% lean ground chuck, $2.69 a pound family pack. And don't miss the holiday bake sale, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Mix and match holiday cutout cookies, spritz, tea cakes, and more. All fresh baked and ready to take home. Happy holidays from Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
You've tried the rest. Now, try the best. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, home of the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. Hosting a party? Serve their Take and Bake pizzas. Take and Bake pizzas include any of their pizzas, excluding taco and the double-decker. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza also delivers. Call 326-1774 for more information. You've had the rest, now try the best. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, Highway 2 West, Grand Rapids.
As they clean up the pucks from the chuck-a-puck, you see, I don't even try anymore because everyone's so much better than me at this.
Well, there's a lot of people throwing them out there. I don't know how much you win now when you win this pot, but last night I remember watching it and thinking, I bet I saw a dozen guys who had, or people had their puck on the center ice on the dot, and it got knocked out of it. I've never seen that many get out there and then get knocked out of position.
And then we'll also have, of course, the hockey hot shots coming up. The hockey hot shot in the second period was Jack Peart, who gets his first varsity goal. Just a nice low wrister, picked the 5-hole from the far side, unassisted goal, and he's on the scoreboard for goals now with his first of his career as a sophomore. There'll be a few more to come for
think
Mr.
so.
Peart. And Grand Rapids now a 2-0 lead. They have allowed 5 shots on goal through 2 periods.
Yeah, and just doing a great job of playing a team game and keeping them from in front of the net. Carter Clafton's had a pretty, relaxing game back there. And
a couple decent chances, but not many.
Nothing that's going to scare you because it's happening every 30 seconds. So, yeah, it's just turned out to be I don't know. I keep thinking that, like next weekend now, I would bet people are thinking that they're going to go down there, 3 games, 3 top teams, and get stomped. I don't think that's going to happen.
You think they
Sheldon.
can play some competitive hockey?
I do. If they play this speed team game that they're working on, and it sounds like that's the way Nooch is going, realizing that that's what he's got, so let's roll with it. I think they're just going to keep getting better, and they're going to be scaring some people.
Some real youngsters here on the Hockey Hot Shots. Neither of them got it all the way to the net. Although the one, if he had just a little more steam on that, it's in line, right?
It's lined up.
But those are little kids. What, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, they look like that one might even be 4. He's pretty young.
He is young. Grand Rapids, the 2-0 lead after one period of play. And I do not have another update from the Greenway game.
Raider game?
I know Duluth East and Andover going to overtime, tied at 1. And last report we had, Greenway East Grand Forks, was 1-0 Greenway lead, but that was quite a while ago. How about this? Thief River Falls leading St. Cloud Cathedral 2-1. That game at Ralph Engelstad. Well, you know, you talk about Greenway playing here last night and in East Grand Forks, so Cathedral plays here and now plays at Thief River Falls today. That's 2 long away games.
Those are some stretches.
You try to keep them a little closer to that when you're playing on a weekend, don't you?
Well, and, you know, what do we got? 3 trips down to the city? Just down and back?
Yes. Yes, but I don't think you're playing Friday on those weeks.
I guess I can't remember.
I don't believe so. But yeah, Grand Rapids down there a lot, and I believe 2 Saturday games down in the cities where it's just a down and back on Saturday. But I'd have to look at the schedule. I don't think there are Friday games coming up before that. I know the one is not Maple Grove Holy Family. It is the Hill Murray game is one of them.
And there's not a game before that one for Rapids on Friday. And then the other one is Wayzata, and that's the same thing. There's a game one day before, but actually, no, that's the Raiders that I'm seeing there.
Okay.
So, no, they'll be resting on Friday night.
Yeah, there you go. And here it's a 2-0 Grand Rapids lead after 2. They played 2 very, very balanced, in-control periods, taking their chances. And outshot Warroad 17-5 and have a 2-0 lead. We'll take another break and come back to run down second period statistics. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
College football bowl season is coming up, and now's the time to sign up for the 4th annual Picket Bowl Challenge from Paul Bunyan Communications. It's free and easy to play. Just go to paulbunyan.net, register, and choose the teams you think will win the big games. The best part, you can play the Paul Bunyan Communications Picket Bowl Challenge for free, and you've got a chance to win up to a $500 credit on your Paul Bunyan Communications account. Get in the game with the free Picket Bowl Challenge from Paul Bunyan Communications. Sign up today at paulbunyan.net.
Hi, this is Athena from Range Water. If you think you need to be drinking more water, here are 5 easy ways. Have a beverage with every meal and snack. Add a flavor you enjoy to your water, you're likely to drink more. About 20% of our fluid intake comes from foods, so eat more fruits and vegetables. Keep a bottle of water with you in your car, at your desk, or in your bag. Mark lines on your water bottle so that you know exactly how much you should have sipped by different points throughout the day. Questions about your water? Call Range Water, serving northern Minnesota for nearly 50 years, and better water is our business.
Okay, checklist. I got the electronics for the kids. Mom's done. I even got something for the dog. Now, what does Susan want? I don't know. Last year I got her that blender and she almost put my tie in it. The year before was the vacuum. That didn't go over well. She says I don't pay attention to her wants. I'll show her. I'll stop by Angel Nails tomorrow. I know she gets her claws done there. Think of all the brownie points I'll get. Maybe enough for that ATV.
Angel Nails, Highway 169.
Looking for a pre-owned car or truck online? Hey, Max here from Donnelly Ford, and here's the deal. All car dealers go to the same auctions, use the same software, and look at the same books. So how could one dealer sell the same vehicle for less? I'll tell you how. They shortcut the reconditioning. They just throw it out there in the lot without checking it over. That's not the car you want to buy. At Donnellers, we take pride in what we sell. We pull the wheels, we check it over, and just to prove it, we throw in a warranty for life. You always get more for your money at Donnelly Ford under the big American flag in Rapids.
Join us for our outstanding breakfast brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 17th Street Grill located inside the Timberlake Lodge. Sunday brunch features waffles, eggs, breakfast meats, biscuit and sausage, potatoes, fruit, pastries, and much more. Adults $12, kids ages 4 to 10 $6, and children 3 and under eat for free. Large group reservations suggested. Enjoy your Sundays at the Timberlake Lodge and 17th Street Grill.
Hi, this is Heather Swanson of Grand Rapids State Bank. A wonderful thing about this bank is that I can maintain a healthy work and life balance. Everyone has a life outside of work, and this bank respects that. Here at Grand Rapids State Bank, I'm valued and appreciated as a person. I can make a difference here, and that makes it easy to come to work every day. I really get the feeling of being part of a family, and that makes this a great place to work. Grand Rapids and Grand Rapids State Bank, it's my community and my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
2-0 Grand Rapids after 2. There's even fewer stats for the second period than there was in the first.
Yeah, not much to talk about at all other than Grand Rapids now has outshot them aside from the 2-0 lead, 17-5. It was 11-1 after one period of play in shots on goal, and now it's 6-4. So a little more even as far as shots on goal, but I still don't think the play was all that even. Grand Rapids seems to be controlling. The scoring started in the first period, and it was Koenig from Peart, and then Peart got his first varsity goal on a nice play. He did a little spin around the blue line to keep it in, first of all, and keep it away from the Warroad forward that was rushing, and then drove down to the net and a nice low shot between the wickets. That happened with 4:43 left in period 2. That makes it 2-0. No penalties in the second period at all, and only one in the first period. So not a lot of chippy play at all out there.
And not nearly as many faceoffs. There were 20 faceoffs in the first period, 11 in the second.
Okay, a lot of flow to that then.
Yeah, a little more flow. And Grand Rapids, 9 wins and 2 losses, 83%, 1 block shot by Warroad in the period.
Huh.
And
that's a pretty good at the faceoff circle, 80%.
Yes, it is. And Hunter Bischoff with a block of his own. You know, but that was for the wrong team, so it didn't count. Trying to screen the goalie and had a shot from the point hit him.
Yeah, and I thought it hit the goalie because of the noise it made, but it must have hit some pad on.
No, I think it hit
Bischoff.
his shin pad. Yeah. So 2-0 Grand Rapids after 2 periods. Benilde St. Margaret's up on Hermantown 2-1 after 2 periods. So now all of a sudden that close game against Benilde might look a little better.
Right.
And Eden Prairie, after losing yesterday to Hermantown, they take down the Brainerd Warriors by a score of 6-2. So a dominating performance there. Had the wake-up call yesterday, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and you know, high school teams are going to go through that, just like college and professional teams. It seems like we talked earlier about ebb and flow and how things can really be rolling for you and switch in a heartbeat.
East Grand Forks up on Greenway 3-2 after 2 and out shooting the Raiders 21-11. I do not have goal scorers. I believe I saw Lance on the power play for the first one.
Okay.
But I have not seen anything else. But trailing 3-2 after 2 periods are the Greenway Raiders at East Grand Forks. We'll take another break, come back for the 3rd period. Grand Rapids leading 2-0 after 2. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
It's a tradition that dates way, way back. I'm talking about Taco John's and the can't skip holiday tradition, better known as Nachos Navidad. Now you remember all those red and green tortilla chips, the incredible nacho cheese, the cool sour cream, and of course, the amazing 100% American beef. When Santa asks what you want this year, tell him Nachos Navidad. Then tell him where to find it. Taco John's.
At Grand Rapids GM, their philosophy is simple, and that is achieving 100% customer satisfaction, not only in the vehicle, but in your entire experience. Their goal is that you enjoy your buying experience to the point that you feel comfortable in recommending your family and friends. Grand Rapids GM is the fastest growing dealership in the Northland. Make your next car buying experience an enjoyable one at Grand Rapids GM on the car corner, Highway 169 South, Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Kurt Werner, Executive Vice President of Woodland Bank.
You know, the cherished memories warm the hearts of those who are far from home at Christmas time. If you're not spending the holidays at home, here's hoping the sights, sounds, and fragrances of Christmas help you recall your most cherished holiday memories. That's the wish of everyone here at Woodland Bank. May the memories of holidays past add a special measure of joy to those this special time of year. Woodland Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you need a fun part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Great gift ideas for that do-it-yourselfer. Save $30 on a Tech Correct 152-piece socket set with case. Also save 50% on select gear wrench tool sets, including ratcheting head wrenches. All in stock and ready to go. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
The end of the year is near, and that means huge savings on 2017 and 2018 Crestliner dealer demo boats and Mercury outboards at Ray Sport and Marine. Stop in and check out the 2017 1850 Sportfish with a Mercury 150 or the 2018 1850 Fishhawk WT with a Mercury 150. These deals won't last long. Get yours before they're gone at Ray Sport and Marine on Highway 2 East Grand Rapids and online at raysmarine.com.
Both teams back out on the ice as we get set for period 3. Grand Rapids on Tuesday had a 4-0 lead, and that almost melted away.
Well, it did evaporate, but they were able to pull it out anyway.
You don't have that 2-goal cushion. You have the dreaded 2-goal lead. What's the key to playing with? And people say it all the time, oh, that 2-goal lead, you know.
I think that's a Kevin Gord thing, so that's why I don't put much credence in that.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm not a big believer in it as well, but what is it that makes people say the 2-goal lead is so dangerous?
You know, I don't know. It's almost like it's the mental part of it. You know, I'm going to sit back and just protect this lead as it kind of what, and what I hope happens here for the Thunderhawks in this period is they control the play even more so than they have, and maybe put one in to just relax and enjoy the rest of the game without worrying.
Here we go with third period action. As trying to step in was Meeker. Grand Rapids in their own zone. They'll get it out to center and ahead to Miskovich, just out of his reach. It'll slide in, no icing. And Norris behind his own net plays it to Hunter Pellin. Pellin to Del Greco. Del Greco down to Murphy behind the net. Murphy and Miskovich there. Miskovich able to dig it out. On the back end, he'll leave it for Murphy. Murphy tries to drag it out front. Now Miskovich, a shot. Nice save by Gausen. Might have been going high, but Gausen will glove it and hold it for a face-off. 16:26 to go, just underway, period 3. What I think about that 2-goal lead, it can feel more safe than it is.
Sure.
You think, hey, we got a 2-goal lead, we're fine, and 1 goal changes the complexion completely, so you can't hang back. A 3-goal lead, maybe you can get away with playing a little more defensively. Del Greco through center ice, gains the Warroad line. Spots breaking in. Peart, backhand, kicked up the slot, and no Grand Rapids player can get to it.
Again, the fact that he saw him coming in.
And timed it right.
Yeah, he was outside the zone by quite a ways. Peart was.
Now here's Brodzinski. Brodzinski tries to settle the puck down at the blue line, poked away. And Brodzinski able to stay on it. Meeker was at the end of his shift as well. I think that made some difference. Brodzinski tries to drag it through center, kicks it ahead. And we have a whistle. And not sure.
Puck out of play.
Puck went out of play. We didn't have a puck to play with. That'll make a whistle. Andover takes down Duluth East on a goal with 44 seconds left in overtime. 2-1 in Andover. Puck to the point. Zolke gloves it down. Gets it back to Brodzinski. Brodzinski tries to backhand it in front. Comes back to him. He slaps it deep as Bonner. To Braden Holcomb. Holcomb along with Brodzinski. Holcomb looks out front, shot! Oh, Bonner was looking for his second, was right out front, pulled the trigger. May have shot it wide, I'm not sure. Was that wide or was it a save?
I don't think it got to the goalie.
Okay. Now a long shot ahead. Bonner is able to make contact with it and chase it behind the Warroad net. Puck comes to the near side. Holcomb getting there first. Now Flohog along with Slakinski, and Slakinski will get it out. Gets it to Meeker for Warroad. Warroad Meeker
nice
tries to
poke
come
check.
in. Yes, it was. Holcomb takes it away. Now here's Brodzinski. Brodzinski makes a move through center. Has a little bit of room. Has Flohog with him. Now everyone going for changes. Brodzinski finds a Bischoff shot. Turned away. Puck comes to the point. Still not out. Thunderhawks keep it in. Koenig can't find it. Behind the net, Koenig tries to dig it out. Goes to the far side. Back to the point. Miller slaps it back in deep. Goring can't find it. Bischoff off the wall to Koenig. Koenig centering pass. That's tipped high and wide. Bischoff tries to keep it in. He won't as Meeker gets it out to center. Right now, Warroad double shifting that Slakinski line as Meeker tries to find it against Miller. Miller takes it away from him. So Warroad trying it whatever they can to try to generate some offense as Wallace puts it deep. Wilson takes his man into the board deep in the Grand Rapids zone. Koenig comes out to center. Koenig circles in, tries to drag it home. Tries to play it back to Miller, but that's shot down the ice. And we'll have an icing call. 13-12 to go. 2-0 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
How big do you suppose Kobe is? Probably 150 pounds, 5'7", something like that?
I'm going to say 5'7", 160.
Okay. He's very fast, and he's getting smooth on that
He
puck.
is. I'm enjoying watching his game come together.
Yeah.
Face-off won by Holcomb. Peart shoots it toward the front of the net. Broberg can't direct it on net. Comes out to center into the Grand Rapids zone. Peart now to Holcomb. Holcomb gives chase. There first is Cole. For Warroad. Now here's Dano. Dano gains the Rapids line. Shot deflects up and over the net in the Grand Rapids zone. Now wide Holcomb. There, when you do a touch pass, you got to know where you're doing. That one worked. Broberg takes a shot that hits the defense of Cole and goes into the corner. Back to the point to Peart. Peart stick handles along the boards, turns in the corner. Now tries to come out front. Still with the puck. Shot that hits Dano, and Peart finds it again and shoots it deep into the zone. Back to the point. Guess what? Finds Peart's stick again. Peart lets one guy go past. Now on the high slot. Looks in. Shot. Rebound. They score!
I think 16 got that rebound. Browse.
Wade Browse. Well, there's your post-game interview right there. Peart and Browse together, both with their first varsity goals. And Peart made that play, got it to the net, and then in the scramble, Wade Browse put it home as the Thunderhawks now lead 3-0.
We'll get the official, but Peart's been involved in all three.
Yes, he has.
And you know what? I was just thinking as he kept controlling the puck there that, you know, we've talked about before 90 seconds is a long time on a guy's stick in an entire game on a really good player. And Peart, I think he had that in the first period.
Holcomb gets an assist as well as a shot on net, but there was an offside, so it'll come outside the zone. 11:45 to go. Grand Itasca scoreboard has it 3-0 Grand Rapids. Grand Itasca, the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Face off just outside the zone. Del Greco will take it against Slakinski. So Grand Rapids.
It was 15 Holcomb, right? Not 9 Holcomb.
Correct.
Yeah.
Behind the net is Murphy. Murphy plays it to Miskovich. Now try to come out front. Del Greco can't find it. Zolke slaps it toward the net. And now Warroad comes the other way with Slakinski. Has Wallace coming with him. Slakinski tries to drag it in front. Murphy back checks and knocks it off his stick. Del Greco tries to get it behind the net. It slides out in front, dangerous, and now to the corner. And Zolke gets it to the blue line, not out yet. Murphy plays it back. And now out to center ice. Flohog to Zolke, to Miskovich, to Murphy. Murphy tries the last drag move, doesn't complete that one. And coming ahead.
Nice job stopping him at the blue line. Good D, Connor Flohog.
And took a stick to the chops for his efforts. The referee, I don't think, saw that. It was right down in front of us. 10:38 to go. 3-0 Grand Rapids. Wilson keeps it in at the point. Murphy cycles it down low for Braden Holcomb. Holcomb looks for someone, no one there, and having to rush back for it is Brodzinski. He's able to get there, flip it off the boards out to center as the puck bounces around at center. 3-0 Grand Rapids, 10:15 to go, third period action. I don't want to jinx it, but so far there has not been a let-up in Grand Rapids play yet this game. Maybe Coach Marianucci will get his 51 minutes.
I agree with you, yep.
Comes in, centering pass, that hits the goalie, and a rebound. Cruising for it on the backhand was John Bonner, and that's a save by Gausen, and he holds on.
Yeah, shots on goal, only 1 for Warroad in the first period, 3 or 4 in the second period, and they don't have any here in the third period yet.
24-5, Grand Rapids has outshot Warroad 7-0 in this period.
Yep.
And outscored, had another goal. Cody Miller has to drive back for it. He quickly goes cross ice to Wilson. Wilson off the boards. Grand Rapids trying to fight it outside the zone. They will poke it out. And Hunter Pelland tries to move it back towards the Grand Rapids side. Now to the near side. Out to center. Tipped ahead by Brodzinski. Koenig goes after it, doesn't find it, and Wilson has to retreat back into his own zone, and we'll have an icing call on the Warriors. 9:19 to go, 3-0 Grand Rapids.
Let's thank Range Water Conditioning, Itasca Reliable Insurance, Don Ollinger Ford, Woodland Bank, the Motor Shop, and Timberlake Lodge for sponsoring high school hockey. The Thunderhawks, 25 games this year on Lamkey Broadcasting. Mostly J105.
Centering pass goes through the crease, slides back to the point. Another shot right on. Oh, Gausen had it behind him, didn't know where it was, and it ended up right beside his hip.
Koenig touched that real nice at the net, tipped it, and it stuck in between the 5-hole and the goaltender. And then as he moved, it came free, but the referee blown the whistle.
Off the face-off, puck played back to the point, comes to the near side to Peart. Peart's shot bounces up and taken over by Foster. Foster out to center, just staying onside was his line mate. Behind the net, Peart plays it ahead, and Goring has to go off the back of his skate and back into the Grand Rapids zone. Now Jaeger goes cross ice for Peart. Peart takes a look ahead, tipped for Koenig. Koenig gets it in. Here's Bischoff, his shot sticked aside. Peart will get to it and move it deep. Bischoff behind the net, tries to come out front. That centering pass is blocked by Wilmer. And now shot down the ice. We'll have another icing call on the Warriors, and the faceoff will come back into the Warriors zone to the right of goaltender Max Gausen. Grand Rapids still leads by a score of 3-0, and they've outshot the Warriors 25-5.
In the first period, they kept them the first 8.5 minutes without a shot on goal. They've done the same thing here in the third. And that's not just good D. That's a good offense forecheck is what's keeping that way.
That is a total of 1 period of continuous play without a shot.
Yeah, add it up, huh?
Half a period here, half a period there.
Yep.
As Meeker slides into the zone, turns, looks out front. Thunderhawks block that. Back to the point and out as Pelland has to go back to get it. Shoots it deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Flohog behind his net. Flohog stick handles. Don't stick handle there, son.
No,
he gets knocked off his pins a little bit as the puck comes to the half wall. Flohog tries to move it outside the zone, can't. Puck slides in front, and Clafton will hold that for a face-off. I doubt if you call that a shot.
Nope, I don't think so. And Mark, officially, we're rolling with that.
Face-off comes to Clafton's right. Slakinski and Del Greco. Puck comes back to Blake Norris. Norris slides it to Meeker. Meeker tries to go around Del Greco, pokes it to the corner. Now to Wallace. Out front as Slakinski tips that one just wide. Murphy. Behind the net it goes to Miller. Miller tries to stick handle around and has the puck poked into the corner off his stick. Wallace leaves it down low to Slakinski. His shot deflected high over the net. Right now, Warroad getting a little bit of zone time. They haven't had a shot yet. As we'll have a whistle and a high sticking call.
Yeah, I think
Grand Rapids.
Cody Miller.
Yep, Cody Miller will be going for the high stick.
He got a little rammy there after he fought in the corner.
So for Warroad, if they want to get back into this hockey game, the power play here would be a very important thing. And they are going to, I'm a little surprised, the Slakinski line staying out there. They were just at the end of a long shift. Now, Coach Hardwick will call a timeout, I believe. That's how you do it if you want to get your first power play unit out to start this power play.
7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third period, and that's our second penalty of the game. Both of them on Rapids, and Goring got one in the first, and now Cody Miller goes for high sticking here in the third period.
So for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks so far, 1 goal in each period. Let's see, any other games we can talk about from around Minnesota hockey. Farmington and Lakeville South, 3-2 Lakeville South.
St. Cloud and Thief River, that's tied.
Tied at 2. And Totino Grace over Coon Rapids 4-0. And that's about all that's on this scoreboard. We talked about the Andover overtime win over Duluth East. That will have seeding implications down the road.
Second loss of the year for East, I think.
Could be.
They lost once in the cities, and they made a swing through there.
It will be Koenig taking the draw against Slakinski. Puck slides back to the blue line, kept in. 7:04 to go on a power play right now for the Warriors. Peart behind his net on the backhand. Tries to turn away from pressure. He's double teamed. Will move the puck to the half wall. Still fighting for it. Gets it out to Goring. 2-on-1 Thunderhawks. Goring comes in. Tries the backhanded pass to Koenig. Then gets the second try at it. And that one Koenig can't handle. I don't think he was ready for the second one.
Right. That was a quick, hard spin around on the ground, or on the ice.
It was. And Peart made that one happen by out-muscling 2 men along the...
Or 3.
Or 3, and all of a sudden, Grand Rapids had numbers.
Hands and strength. He's got it both.
Yeah, he's not super big, but certainly doesn't get muscled off the puck. Puck goes to the far side, goes off Slakinski's stick. Now to the near side, Pellin's shot. That goes wide. 57 seconds left in the Warroad power play. As they work it around the outside, shot. That goes wide again. Still no shot on goal as the puck comes out to center ice.
Yeah, that one must hit the side of the net, or Clafton's pads were outside the net.
That's what I think happened.
Oh, now they mark it up there.
Oh, they do. They do put it up as a shot. As Del Greco,
nice work,
working hard on the forecheck against Hunter Pellin, and Grand Rapids gets a backhand shot on net by Miskovich out of all of that. That was just darn hard work by Del Greco.
Seen a lot of that here from the Thunderhawks. I'm having a great time watching this team improve every game.
Behind the net goes Cade Wallace. Wallace stops in the corner, now gets it back. Deep in the corner, tries to turn away from the pressure from Grant Wilson. Now leaves it for Luke Johnson. Johnson back to the point. Both teams at full strength as the shot goes wide. So Grand Rapids really did not give up a significant scoring chance on that power play. Behind the net, Zulke to the far side. One shot on net, and I wouldn't say it was a grade A chance.
One of those shots hit Grant Wilson, and not on the shin pad, but on the side of the leg. He's been limping out there a little bit, but he got off.
Zolke in his own zone. Plays it to Peart on the near side. Peart retreats, looks at Wallace, and comes up to Brodzinski. Brodzinski can't handle it initially. Now Peart again. Peart goes cross ice. Now through center ice, Brodzinski can't find it. And Cole puts it back to the Grand Rapids line. Peart on backhand, turns around, but Slakinski finds it, shot right on net, and Clafton makes that save. 4:08 to go, 3-0 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Meeker to Slakinski, back to Meeker. Meeker tries to find some room out front. Puck rolls harmlessly to the side of the net, and Clafton will drop the trapper on it and hold it for a face-off.
Good job by Wyatt Zolke to lift up, I think it was Lukinski, just waiting for that puck that Carter Clafton smothered.
Yeah, you called him Grant once now, too.
Yeah.
It happens. 3-0 Grand Rapids. Puck out front, shot right on, and there's the best save of the period anyways for Carter Clafton.
Hope I never call him Chocolate. That was the goaltender for the 75-76 or 75 team that won state. Chocolate Clafton.
Shot on net, kicked into the, then you'll give up how old you actually are, Tom. 3:40 to go. Grand Rapids a 3-0 lead. Into the corner, Slakinski will find it. And Warroad slowly putting on a little more pressure. I think a little bit more urgency coming in. Had a few shots on net in the last few minutes. Grand Rapids Miller out to center. Goes to the far side. Miller puts on the brakes, tries to move away from Cole. And now he'll retreat to the point, get into his normal position. Shot sticked away by Gausen. Koenig tries to find Goring. Goring. He'll leave it there for Wilson. And now through center ice comes Meeker, one-on-one with Peart, tries to drag it in, and Peart just stays with him and rides him off into the corner. Goring back on the back check as well.
He almost got him, but Peart was able to stay in front of him just enough.
Now here's Koenig. Koenig has the first goal of the game for the Thunderhawks. Flips it in deep. Grand Rapids goes for a change. 2:36 to go. Grand Rapids still leading by a score of 3-0. Blake Norris. Shot right on. Clafton puts that aside. Wilson fights with it. And right now, Warroad's sending everything on the forecheck. They have to do that, but there should be some odd man rush opportunities coming out of the zone when they're throwing everything in.
Well, if you're watching too, their D are pinching pretty hard.
Oh,
so.
You have to.
Yeah.
You're down 3 with 2 minutes to go.
You got to do something.
As Broberg bulls his way into the zone, Wyatt Holcomb comes after it. Wallace can't get by Wade Browse. Deep in the zone. Puck rings the boards down the ice. We'll have an icing call.
And I better thank our last few sponsors before we run out of time here. Grand Rapids Dental Care, Sammy's Pizza, Grand Rapids State Bank, Aero Sports and Photo Express, Rays Sport and Marine. Thank you one and all for sponsoring high school hockey.
Faceoff will come to the left of goaltender Max Gausen. Browse taking it against Slakinski. Browse moves it to the net, and Gausen kicks it aside out to center ice off of Zolke's stick, and Miller back into the Grand Rapids zone for it. Holcomb moves it ahead. Now Browse has Broberg going, but instead carries it himself and shoots it in deep. Now the puck at the half wall on the far side. Holcomb can't control it. 1:25 to go in a 3-0 hockey game. Broberg chases it back into the corner. Getting there first is Cole. Comes to the point, kept in on the backhand by Miller. Now out to center ice comes Slakinski. Slakinski makes a nice move. Has Gage Wilmer, I believe, ahead of him, and Wilmer gets a shot on net. Or was that? Yes, it was Gage Wilmer, number 13. And Clafton will hold that for a face-off.
I don't know if they're just shooting into the breadbasket of Carter Clafton, or he's just in the perfect position on everything, because it sure looks like they're going right into his midsection.
Del Greco and Slukinski to face off to the left of Clafton. Puck lays on the face-off dot. And just like last night, Del Greco ends up with it. Del Greco, centering pass, goes past both Miskovich and Murphy. Now Miskovich, he'll leave it for Peart. Peart just slaps it deep, didn't have a lot of room to work. They put a lot of trust in their defense. They'll put it back to him with a guy right on him. Now here's Del Greco, finds Murphy. Murphy's shots turned away at the short side by Gausen.
Del Greco was too generous there. Probably had the better shot.
Could be. As Jager leaves it go through to Murphy. Murphy goes back to Jager behind the net. Jager now to Peart. Peart out to center, gains the red line, shoots it in deep. 13 seconds left. Grand Rapids will end this week at 3-3. 7 seconds as Del Greco back to the point with 5 seconds. Shot right on, and Gausen will make the save with 2 seconds left. And they're saying face off outside the zone. With 2 seconds left, Grand Rapids will get the shutout and the win and go to 3-0 on the week and 3-3 on the season. Face off, and there goes the horn to end period number 3 as the Thunderhawks, saluted by their fans. Carter Clafton gets some props, makes 11 saves on 11 shots, and Grand Rapids, 3 different goal scorers, 1 in each period. They win 3-0. We'll take a break, come back for a wrap-up and our post-game interview. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
When my father started Ferrellgas back in 1939, he built it on the promise of reliability and great service. I'm Jim Farrell. And almost 70 years later, Ferrellgas still delivers on that promise, offering the best local customer service in the propane business, backed by the reliability of a nationwide network. Call Ferrellgas today and remember what reliability feels like.
Arrow Embroidery and Screen Printing is your sports apparel store. Still looking for that perfect gift for the sports fan in your life? Arrow Embroidery can create a custom hat or shirt for that special someone, or choose from all area high school logos. They carry Thunderhawks, Raiders, Warriors, Huskies, and Hornets apparel. A great selection for Santa to put under the Christmas tree. Have a happy and safe holiday season from everyone at Arrow Embroidery and Screen Printing. Next to Super One Foods, downtown Grand Rapids.
Hey there, Tony here from your neighborhood Sammy's Pizza and Restaurant in Grand Rapids. While recently cheering on our Thunderhawks, I realized Sammy's Pizza is as much of a tradition around here as hitting the ice. This hockey season, I want to invite you to visit us before or after the game. Just as in 1954, every pizza is still made fresh with our signature crimp crust, fresh sauce, and our secret blend of seasonings. We're at 802 South Pokegama Avenue and online at Sammy'sPizzaGrandRapids.com as well as MySammys.com.
Winter is here. Do you have a place to store all your summer and fall gear? Why not get an old hickory custom shed from Nooch's in the Corner? These sheds come in many sizes and styles. Right now, you can rent to own a 10x16 old hickory shed for about $160 a month, and there's no credit check. Come check them out at Nooch's in the Corner on Highway 169 and 2 Grand Rapids. Remember, Nooch's in the Corner is also your full-service, locally owned convenience store, local U-Haul service, and your first stop for propane tank fill-ups.
Your number one Grand Rapids Thunderhawk fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Itasca Reliable Insurance are a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today, 326-8518.
Give yourself the ultimate gift this season, a new Polaris snowmobile. Get rebates up to $2,000 plus 3.99% APR financing for 36 months on a 2018 Rush Pro S. Stop in today and check off your wish list with a new sled for the season. It's the holiday sales event. Stop in to Ray Sport and Cycle in Grand Rapids. These offers are valid on select new Polaris snowmobiles. See dealer for details. Polaris recommends that all snowmobile riders take a training course, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel, never drink and ride.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Welcome back to the IRA Civic Center. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks went on the road and they lost 3 games. Now they've had home cooking and they've won 3 in a row. Today it was a final win of 3-0 over the Warroad Warriors. And Rapids started the scoring with 13:42 left in period number 1. Koenig on the goal and Jack Peart with a nice assist on that one. 1-0 after 1. Shots on goal. Rapids dominated, controlling play 11-1. Shots on goal after 1. Second period, a little more even Steven, even though Jack Peart got his first official high school goal, unassisted with 4:43 left in that period. The even part was shots on goal, only 6-4 in favor of Rapids in period 2. And in the third and final period, the goal goes to Browse and the assist to Jack Peart and Holcomb, number 15, Wyatt Holcomb. So that made it 3-0 at that point, and shots on goal in that third and final period, 12-6 in favor of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. They end up out shooting 29-11 the Warroad Warriors. Only 2 penalties in the whole game, and that was in the first period to Goring and the third period to Miller for high stick. The Grand Rapids Junior Varsity won the game 4-2 with an open netter. So here it was the Thunderhawks going to 3-3 with a 3-0 shutout. Good team offense, good team defense, and good goaltending from Carter Clafton to get that shutout win and run their record to 3-3. The Warriors 3-3 themselves after that loss, and they started with 2 losses to start their season too. Did you catch up with both of them, my good man?
I'm kind of like the RCMP in Canada. I always get my man. Jack Peart, Wade Browse on our post-game interview. First goal of high school career for both of you. Jack, talk a little bit about yours in the second period.
I held the puck in up on the blue line and walked in, and it was a pretty lucky shot that went in.
Well, lucky, good. You never admit to luck, right? Yeah. And Wade, talk about yours, which was the insurance goal in the third period.
I don't know. Everyone was just working hard. We were just keeping it down in their zone, and Jack had a nice shot, walked in, got the rebound, and just buried her.
Now, what was said between periods 2 and 3? Because that 2-goal lead can be a little bit dicey to keep it, and you guys came out flying for the first part of that third period.
Yeah, we wanted to play a full 51 minutes because this year we haven't played a full 51 minutes yet, and we wanted to get a nice win to end the weekend.
So will Coach Nooch say this is a 51-minute game, Wade? It came real close.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not Coach Nooch, but I think we played really good, and it's nice to get a 3-win streak here.
And this was really, I know it was just 3-0, but this was dominating performance, shots on goal 27-5. Did you feel in control of this game most of the way through?
Yeah, pretty much the whole game it felt like it was in their zone. It was nice.
And how good does it feel to get to 500, get to 3-3 on the year?
It just feels great. I mean, couldn't ask for any better.
Now, next week's the meat grinder, 3 games, or 3 games, 3 days at Braemar. What are you looking forward to about the Edina Classic, Jack?
It's nice to stay with the team in the hotel and just play good teams and have fun.
All right, how about you, Wade? Anything special at the Edina Classic? This will be your first one, right?
Yeah, this is my first one, and just kind of same thing what Jack said, just hanging out with the team, having a good time, and just getting along and having fun.
All right, good win tonight, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
And Wade Browse and Jack Peart on our post-game interview as they each come up with their first varsity goals in, I think, the most impressive win so far of the year for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks.
Well, as a coach, you can bet Nooch is going to say it wasn't quite 51 minutes.
You know, the last 4 minutes we could have.
Right. Coach is never going to be happy, but yes, it was as complete a game as we've seen the Thunderhawks play, and probably almost 2 years.
I would certainly agree with that. A good win for the Thunderhawks. They moved to 3-3 on the year and defeat Warroad by a score of 3-0. And I said shots 27-5. It was 27-5 at one
Right,
point.
but they got 6 in the last part of that game.
And 29-11. The final shots on goal for the game, as Grand Rapids a goal in each period. They don't give up any and defeat Warroad by a score of 3-0. Our next hockey broadcast will be at Edina, 8 o'clock on Thursday evening for Edina taking on Grand Rapids, and then Eden Prairie on Friday and Elk River on Saturday. It should be a good time. You'll be down there with me covering Grand Rapids. You haven't done a Edina Classic with me.
No.
So looking forward to that. It's always a lot of fun, and a lot of hockey names will be there and a lot of top flight teams. So we're looking forward to that. Our next broadcast on KOZY will be a doubleheader, a boys and girls basketball doubleheader on Tuesday from Duluth East. Girls at 5:45, boys at 7:15. We just go back to back from the Duluth East gym. We're doing both of them on KOZY. Should be a good time. Tom McBride will be there with me. That will wrap it up from the IRA Civic Center. Thanks to you, Tom. Thanks to all of our listeners, the sponsors, and David Moody, who sat and made sure nothing went wrong back at the station. You've been listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and AM 1320 KOZY.
The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks come home 0-3, and over the weekend they cooked up 3 wins, and the final one was a win of 3-0 over the Warroad